Here we are live, Vampire the Masquerade episode number 4. We have 2 new players, kind of. One of them is slightly newer than the other. Ruben is here.
Hello.
I don't know if Ruben's gonna show his face this evening, but
I'm just
we're hoping.
adding some things in real quick.
Adding some things in really quick, okay. And we have, it's James, is it not? If I haven't got everything...
Hello?
Haven't lost everybody's names. Excellent. James joined us last week, so he is playing Matthias. We have Charlie next to James down the bottom there. You probably know Charlie. She's been with us for, 3 years now? Then
I don't remember.
Over there we have Jesse on the other side of Barry. Jesse's been with us for a while too now. And Barry is my oldest player ever in the whole world, both in terms of how long he's played with me and also, he's the oldest player in the whole world. Actually, he's actually the oldest player.
Rude.
Just kidding.
Thanks, Russell.
That's
Thanks.
okay.
Kick
I
his
expected
ass,
a lot
Barry.
more
Kick his ass.
harsh response than that. But
Yeah. So I'm Russell. I'm the game master this evening. We're playing in Chicago. Obviously, it says Chicago by night over there somewhere. So yeah, we're going to get started. So let's just do a quick recap, rewind, tell us about what's been happening. Probably best left to Charlie and Jesse right now because they've been here since session 0. So yeah, let's give it a go. Take it away, Jesse, if you will.
I monopolized last time. I'm going to let Newbie take this one.
All right.
Wow, okay. Yeah, let the sick person do it, that's fine. The one with no voice.
You're a vampire.
Excellent.
You can't get sick.
Well, what the fuck just happened?
Hey, Kaylee.
Okay, so we were tracking down Matthias because he was a trouble to everyone in the vampire society. He was being a misfit and a masquerade breach. So we found him, told him off. He went off, realized that this was a bad idea when someone turned up, aka Jason Newberry. And love that guy. And he came back to find us because things got a bit heavy, and we realized that things were getting heavy for him once he called us, so we tried to track him down at the same time.
Right.
I think we left off by being like, Yury was like, get in the vehicle or something to
Come with me if you want to live.
Yeah, but in Russian.
Yes.
Not in Austrian. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep, that's accurate.
Very good. Okay,
That's
so
the most simple version of it.
we didn't have Barry with us last week. He was
No.
away for his own personal reasons, which he may or may not want to tell you about. But no, there you go. No, basically fuck off. Stay out of my life. So that's fair. That's what I would say.
Stay out of his business,
Stay out
yo.
of his business, buddy. Whoever you are, stay out of Barry's business. All right, so Barry's bringing in a new character this evening. So Barry, you are on your way to Chicago from where you've been hanging out. We talked about that briefly, and I think that you and I know each other well enough that we know what we're talking about with that.
Uh-huh.
You pretty much agree? I mean, I
Yeah.
trust you and think we're going to be good. Okay, cool. So, Ruben,
Hello.
when you get your camera on, you'll be allowed to roleplay, right? You're not allowed to roleplay until you get your camera on. Okay?
Yeah, okay.
That's how it's going to work. So, in which
There you
case,
go.
we're going to go back to the other 3 just for now. Whereupon, Matthias, you've just come out of what was it, Club something?
1999.
1999, right? And there he is. Ruben's on. And there was a van, and Yury's leaned out the window, and he's called out to get in the car, or whatever the fuck. And you've gotten in the van, right? And you guys are racing off in the van at this point. Is that all pretty much accurate?
Yeah, I think so.
All right. So you guys are in the van.
Obfuscate. Okay.
You're obfuscated? Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. So
Well, when no one looks at me.
Who's sitting in what?
I hide.
Who's sitting in what seat in the van?
I'm
Oh.
assuming I'm in the back passenger seat.
Right, Yury, you're driving, right? Or is somebody else driving?
No, I'm driving. So it's a sprinter van. So it's kind of like a smaller cube form van.
Right.
Used for like deliveries and picking up of booze and whatnot.
Right.
So it's quite big. Yes, and it has multiple seats in the back.
Right. Okay. Cool. So, newbie, you're in the back of the van.
Yes. And once I'm like, oh, hey, look at that, I disappear.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So, Matthias, you get in the van, and there doesn't appear to be anybody in the van except for Jesse, I believe. Or should I say Yury? More to the point.
Yury. Thanks.
Matthias, get in the van.
I'm in. Let's go. Thank you so much for picking me up, my own good Samaritans.
Yeah, there's no problem. The newbie will fill you in. She's behind there as well. And I start turning the car around, and it's going to take a long loop to get to the point of back to the Haven.
Right. So, you're sort of going the route via China.
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
The little fox is here. Is that some kind of vampire trick?
When he looks away, I
Ah!
reappear.
Oh,
Newbie, stop fucking around. This is serious shit. And I keep driving while cursing and swearing in Russian.
Can you guys
now
make,
that seems like a useful skill to have, given the experiences I just had.
Can I have perception alertness checks from you guys, please? Or whatever they're
Perception
called.
alertness.
This freaking edition of Vampire the Masquerade.
Newbie.
It is perception and alertness.
It is perception alertness. Excellent.
And now you set up main dice pools, and I'm rolling.
You're rolling the
Just a
manual dice.
one.
Perception and alertness. Oh, I'm really bad at that.
And I noticed sweet fuck all. In fact, I noticed less than nothing.
Right. Okay. So Yury, you go over a speed bump just a little bit too hard.
Sorry.
Oh,
Oh,
that was fun. I like that. More of that.
Right.
As the bearded dragon goes sailing.
Oh no, I left Howl behind.
The bearded
Okay,
dragon.
that's too bad. Could be
It's too bad.
Right. So where are you
Anyway.
heading at this point?
Back to Haven, right?
Back to the Haven.
I was going to drive north,
Yeah.
and then I was going to take the loop back towards, or a loop towards a loop,
All right. Cool.
and head back south towards the Haven.
Very good. Okay. So you're getting back to the Haven. Ruben.
Hello.
Now, so new character. You're in Chicago.
Indeed.
Where are you in Chicago, and what are you doing right now?
I don't know Chicago at all.
Well, you know, it's a
You're
big
not alone.
city. It's a big city. There's a big lake. There's lots of big skyscrapers. There's a river. Number of bridges. Lots of nightclubs.
How about you're walking along the pier?
Sure.
Okay,
I
so
like tears.
all right, walking along the pier. And what are you doing as you're walking along the pier? This is Navy Pier, by the way.
Just taking in the sights.
Taking in the sights. Well, very well. Okay, well, as you're taking in the sights along the pier, I will get you to make a perception alertness check also, please, if you will.
Okay. 20 or D20.
Oh, if you want to figure out how to do that, just manually, you use your, so for every dot, you roll a d10. I use the d10s on the side. What about you, Yury? Jesse? Like how?
I have.
I know
yeah,
you have
I-
a different way.
Okay, so there's two ways you can do it, but we'll do the easiest way. Click into the chat window, / roll, space, the number of dice, D, and then
/ roll.
Yeah.
E20. E.
/ roll, space,
Yeah.
D10.
Space.
Yeah,
and then
well,
how many
D-
are you rolling
It's all
of the
D10s
D10s?
in this game. It's all
Yeah.
D10s, not D20s.
So it'll be your perception and alertness. So your perception, number of dots of perception, number of dots in alertness.
So just roll
Add-
perception.
Add them together. These are the number of dice you roll. So, like an example,
You have five dice.
So
Is what
it
you have
would,
to roll.
yeah. So it'd be /roll space 5D10, and you smack the enter key.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there.
And
Yeah.
welcome CS Graham over there in the
Oh.
chat.
Bellissimo.
And Caleb and Farrell.
You did great, but so the 1 minuses the 10. So the
0 successes.
like every time you try for a success, if it's over a 6, then that is a success. But
Right.
So
in
the
this
great thing
case,
is,
anyway.
it's not a critical failure. It's just
You weren't paying
fail to
attention.
see.
Yeah.
Just failed.
Yeah.
Failed to see.
So there you go.
No
Easy
worries.
peasy, nice and squeezy.
Right.
You walk off the pier.
So you walk off the pier. All right. So you're walking along the pier. Now I'm going to ask you a few questions. The first one is out of game. Are you aware of the fact that when you visit a new city, you have 3 days in which to meet with the prince? Otherwise, you are there outside of the bounds of the traditions.
Yeah.
Okay. So, do you intend to meet the prince this evening?
Yes.
Yes, that's a great answer. Okay, good. Let us say then that you have an appointment to meet the prince in half an hour. Now, for your information then, you have already ascertained the fact that the prince his name is Loden. You will be meeting him at the Seer's Tower. Or it's now called the Willis Tower, actually.
Right.
And he is a Ventru. That's pretty much all you know. So, where did we decide your character has come from?
Let's just say Los Angeles.
Los Angeles? Okay, cool. All right. So maybe
Nice.
you've moved up here from, I'm going to say West Hollywood, because I lived in West Hollywood and I know what it looks like. So I can kind of give you some semi-reasonable depictions of that. Cool. All right, so you've come here from Los Angeles, and you've been a vampire for how long?
A couple months.
A couple of months. Okay, cool. So maybe you're here for an audition or something like that, or do you have any ideas about why you're in Chicago?
Yeah, for a play.
For a play. Cool. Okay, cool. All right, well, I'll let you think about what the play is, etc. All right, so you've got like 20 minutes to get to the Seer's Tower, and you're walking along the pier, and you realize what time it is. And you're not sure exactly how to get there because you're new here, but you know, there's taxis and Ubers and all of that type of stuff. What would you like to do, Ruben?
I'll go get a taxi.
All right. Okay, cool. So you call over this taxi, and this taxi pulls up next to you. Hey, how you doing?
Yeah, good. How about yourself?
Come on, get in. Where are you going?
Going to Sears Tower? No.
Sears Tower. That's interesting.
Bliss.
All right, well, get in the car, okay? Come on.
Cool.
All right, so you're new to Chicago, huh? I can
Yes,
tell. I can
yes.
tell these things. You lead adjust the mirror, looks at you in the back seat. So, where are you from?
Hollywood.
Hollywood. Wow,
Yeah.
fuck. So what? You're like you're an actor or something?
A thespian.
A thespian. You're right. That's what they call themselves, right? Thespians. You're a thespian. Okay. Nice. So you doing something up here, a movie or something? What are you doing in Chicago for?
Here for a play.
Oh, wow. Okay. Nice. So you done anything big I would have heard of?
No, just small roles.
Oh, well, you got to start somewhere, kid. You know, you got to start at the beginning and work your way up. That's how it goes. Yeah, you're gonna do great. I can tell. You got a thing about you. You know, you kind of look like that guy. You know the guy in the movie? I can't remember. he pulls up next to the Sears Tower after a few minutes of this kind of banter. So, you need another lift after here, or you got somewhere? You got it all figured out?
I'll be fine, thank you.
Oh, no worries. Well, you can take my card anyway. I'm Vincenzi.
Cade.
Okay, so you get out of the car and you head into the basement of the Sears Tower, not the basement, the lobby. And you notice there's a bunch of guards and, you know, security and stuff standing around. You notice that there seems to be a lot of presence here from a company called SecuraCorp.
Right.
You go in, and as you approach the lobby, you look around. You can see there's there's like a cafe over there, and there's a desk over here with some sort of valet service, and there's some elevators behind a barrier, like a security barrier with turnstiles and shit like that. And there's a lady at the counter.
Oh, yeah. Cool. I'll say hello. And
Hi there, how can I help you?
Hello, my name is Cade, and I have an appointment with the prince.
I'm sorry?
I have an appointment with the prince in
with
10 minutes.
I'm sorry, I'm not sure who you're referring to.
Loden.
Okay, well, I'll just look that up on the directory here, and she starts going through the directory. And she says, can you just hold on a few moments, please? And she wanders off over to one of the security guards, and this guy comes over to you. He's, got his SecuraCorp badge and what have you on his shirt. He's got a RT microphone hanging from his shoulder. He walks over to you and goes, can I help you, sir?
Yeah, I'm here to see your prince.
I see. Okay. Come with me. He takes you round through the side of the turnstiles and takes you to the elevator. He opens the elevator up and he asks you to get in. The elevator starts rising and there's Charlie's favorite music. In the elevator as it goes up 10 floors, 20 floors, 30 floors, 50, 60, 70 floors, 80 floors. It's the highest you've probably ever been in your life. 90 floors. You get to the 110th floor and the elevator doors open. And he kind of gets you to step out. And you realize that you're in this hallway. There's a couple of windows on the right-hand side that look like they're reinforced. And on the left-hand side, the wall goes down this corridor to the far end of the building where it turns. And you can see there might be an entranceway around there. But between here and there is a security checkpoint with 3 guards. And they have like a bag scanner and a big fuck-off, like an airport security checkpoint with... all the poos and wees that goes with that, you know what I'm saying? So as you approach them, they want to see your bags. They put you through the scanner. Do you sort of comply with their requests as you go through? Makes sense. Okay, so they take you through, and you end up in this this lobby. That's not a lobby; it's a waiting room with furniture that looks like it's just barely out of the 80s, but it's like very stylish for that time. It looks like it hasn't been updated in a while, but still, it's very expensive and nice furniture. There's nice glass coffee tables and so on and so forth. And there's currently it's empty, and one of the guards comes over to you and he says, well, you're lucky. Seems Mr. Holt will see you now. He takes you through to an office, and in this office there's this big video screen at the back of the room with these dolphins playing on it in high definition. Dolphins, dolphins making dolphin noises. However dolphins make. I'm not going to try and imitate dolphins. And behind the desk is this dude with he's kind of got this kind of Scandinavian look about him, and long blonde hair and a white cream suit with a fine kind of texture to it. He's quite an attractive man. He looks like he's in his late 30s, early 40s maybe. And he sits at the table with his gold watch on and so on, and there's various papers around the room and on the table. And he looks up as you come in, puts down a telephone. And who might you be?
My name is Cade, and I've come here to see Loden.
Well, you found me. I'm Loden. I'm Prince Loden Olaf Holt, Prince of the City. You are obviously new here, so I suppose I should make you aware of a few things now that you're here. But to be honest with you, I have been through this so many times now. I'm going to have one of my people deal with your situation, and I have a schedule to keep today. However, I will be at Elysium on Wednesday night. If you wish to make any further introductions or petitions, Elysium will be held at the Art Institute on that night. Do you understand?
Yes, I do.
So you are from where?
Hollywood.
Hollywood, I see. You know that the Camarilla sees that Hollywood is somewhat considered to be part of the Anarch state. Do you consider yourself to be an Anarch, Mr. Caleb? Did you say Caleb something?
Cade.
Oh, Cade, yes.
I consider myself to be an actor.
Oh, you're an actor. Interesting. Well, I should have you introduced to Miss Theobald. Sorry, out of game. Triabel. Yeah, tongue twister. You are of the clan of the Rose, then, I suspect.
Yes.
I see. Well then, I hope you enjoy yourself in the city. Try to stay out of trouble. Do not give me reason to find issue with you, and I'm sure we will all get along perfectly fine. Thank you for your visit. I do appreciate your coming here so promptly. Now,
Thank you.
yes, do enjoy your night then. I do have things to do, so if you wish to remove yourself, that would be preferable now.
Of course.
Good night. Show this fellow out, will you? All right. So, thusly, you head out. As you're heading out, you see somebody coming in the door of the waiting room. Fairly tall fellow. He's got a hat. Takes his hat off as he comes in. There's blood all over his shirt and on his jacket and shit, and he's got like scars and stuff. And he walks in, he sort of sees you, and he looks at you, and he stops, and he takes off his jacket and throws it on one of the couches. He goes, "You, who the hell are you? Who are you?"
I'm just leaving.
Leaving? Who said you could leave? I didn't say anything about you leaving.
The prince said so.
Oh, the prince said for you to leave, huh? Okay.
Yes.
Well, I don't know. I kind of want to know who you are before you still go walking past me like this in the corridor. You got a name, kid?
My name is Cade.
Cade, is it? Huh. Interesting. Well, you're going to find out who I am, eventually. And he pushes past you and goes into the prince's office. And thusly, you leave the place fairly uneventfully after that. What would you like to do?
I don't know what there is to do in Chicago.
Everything.
Everything?
Yeah.
I suppose I'll go to a gallery.
Okay, cool. All right, so you head off to a gallery. All right, so you're at the gallery. I'm going to leave you there for a minute. Meanwhile, Barry,
Yes.
Pacer,
Hmm?
you arrive at this this club that you've been told to go to.
Okay.
And when you get there, it's closed. Or maybe it's, I don't know, is it closed, Jesse?
At what time?
Wow, whatever time it is that you guys are on your way back there, it was like probably 3 in the morning or something.
It closes at 4.
Okay, so it's open.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And you guys are going to turn up in like 2 minutes, just so you know. Right, so Pacer, you get there before they get there. So when you arrive, they're not there, but you wander in and you can see a couple of individuals standing around. There's a bartender, there's some people sitting at tables and what have you, drinks, some drunken people trying to dance badly.
Okay. What exactly are my instructions per se? Absolutely.
Well, your instructions are to make friends with these people and get them on your side and bring them to the cause.
Okay.
All right. Well, what do you do for the next couple of minutes while you're there?
I find myself asked for a drink.
Mm-hmm.
Do I know that this is, of course, they're what I am.
Yeah, you do know that. You even probably have some clue as to which one of you was it that met Juggler recently?
That was my character.
Was it?
Yeah, my
Yeah.
former character.
Right,
The
right.
first episode.
Right, that's right. Okay, so you've heard of him, I guess, and you've done a little bit of research, I guess, to find out there's been an incident outside their club recently with somebody was parked across the street, and apparently one of the vampires in there came out and threw the car. So you know about that. You've also heard that there is a new vampire in town who is arriving from Los Angeles. Actually, you know what just occurs to me? You may also have been told to meet Ruben's character, because he's from Los Angeles. He's kind of got Anarch connections there, and you're there to show him around and keep him out of trouble and that type of thing.
And to which I say to Juggler, do I look like a chauffeur?
Well, Juggler says, are you with us or against us?
You know where I am, sir. You don't need to ask.
Well, he asks you to do this as a friendly favor, not as an order, because Juggler doesn't really work that way. So,
I know you don't. Okay, I'll be a chauffeur for a night. Not a problem.
well, it's just like, one of my friends is coming over here. Can you look after them, please? That's kind of where it's at.
Yep.
Okay.
And if he's an adrenaline junkie, he might like industrial music. And if he does, he might actually even know of one of my herd members, who was the DJ, Anna Gruska.
Right. Okay. So that's possible. Do you think you know this DJ?
Okay, can I just start again?
Yeah. Sure.
Right, because this is a new dude, you see, it's
Yeah.
hard.
For sure. Yeah.
So that's what he wants me to do. That's what I'll do, because I'm a obliging dude.
Cool. All right. So you're waiting in the club when Jesse, you and your guys arrive. Yury and Matthias and Newbie, who is still invisible, I assume, obfuscated.
No, I unobfuscated.
You unobfuscated.
Mm-mm.
Oh,
I
okay.
unobfuscated.
Okay, cool. All right. So you guys see this dude sitting in the bar that you've not seen before. He's not a regular.
Now I'll obfuscate.
Do you just
Thanks
So
for
the-
allowing me the option.
obfuscate in front of him, or what? How does this work?
Yep. New person. Who this? I'm obfuscating. Goodbye.
Well, Barry,
So,
make a perception.
Course of
bonus.
actions, I think, would be a really cool point here. Out of the vehicle. Matthias, I'm basically... How tall would you think you are, Matthias?
He's probably about 5'9". He's slightly shorter than average kind of guy.
Okay, so you fit just under my shoulder perfectly. Okay, so I would be leading James in just kind of like just under the wing, keeping like an eye out for everything as we're coming in from the parking lot into the back room behind the bar. As soon as I notice somebody I have never seen before, shut this place down now.
He could just be like a person from the street. I mean, you don't know he's a vampire at this point.
First instinct.
All right, very good.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Is there some kind of danger here? Have we been followed?
No, it's fine. Newbie, could you take Matthias into the back room? And he goes
am I
about
a
to.
slave? What? Fine.
He looks at you with that
Fine.
look.
I
Fine.
did have some questions for you, newbie, if you don't mind me asking.
I do. Come along.
Yes, for once in your bloody life, just listen to me and not question my every fucking action. Shut it down! Shut it down!
I start walking
I
without, yeah, without hesitation. Yury's angry.
So the bouncer, Darius Bashik. Darius! Fucking weird, this guy.
Oh, it's
Anna, shut it down. Close the music. This is it. It's done. Hey, he's calling Darius over as well. Darius, you let this guy in, yes?
Yes. He was just customer. Why? What's the problem?
Yes, watch him. Watch him for a moment. That's all I'm asking. Don't question, do it.
All right. Calm down. Yury, are you
Magnus. I am not okay. Does it look I am okay?
okay? I
Just for
don't
a
know.
moment,
It
do I
seemed
look
okay
like
to
I'm
me
okay?
when I looked.
Then shut it. Just watch him.
It's nothing.
Everybody.
Yury, calm, please, Yury. It's no problem. It's just a new customer. You don't want to sell drinks here or something.
Yury is noticeably trying to calm himself down.
It's okay, Yury. Do you need anything? You need some of this.
Moments. Just watch him close up.
Okay. Look, I'll go talk to him, all right?
Yes,
I'll
just watch
find
him.
out who he is, and if he's a problem, I'll tell you, okay?
He's the only person here with a bunch of fuckers dancing on dance floor. Get out!
Okay.
We're closed.
He goes, okay, so, Pacer, you were at the bar, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
This guy comes over to you. He looks like a bouncer. Hey, how are you doing?
I'm doing all right. Thank you, sir.
Would you like a drink on the house for me?
Yeah, I need something with a bit of red.
A bit of red.
Yes.
Huh. Okay.
How special?
Are you looking for someone?
No. Not looking for anybody. Just looking for a bit of peace and quiet and strange atmosphere you got here.
You like it? Well, no.
My mama says that a strange atmosphere is a good thing to have sometimes.
Really?
Yep.
You must have very odd upbringing.
Oh, I did.
I see.
I did.
Okay.
Hey,
So, just something red, huh?
yeah.
Okay. He goes around and he gets behind the bar. And is there a barmaid here, Yury? Does she have a name?
The bartender is
Bartender.
Magnus.
Okay, Magnus. Magnus, get this man a drink. I think he wants some wine. And Magnus brings over a glass of wine and puts it in front of you. It looks like it's just normal wine out of a bottle.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Well, no problem. You are from around here.
I am.
Okay. Well, welcome, I suppose.
Thank you. Mighty fine little club you got here.
Well, it's good. Yes, it's coming along. You know, just starting out. It's not my club. I just work here.
Funny, you look like the boss man to me.
You're very kind. What's your name?
Pacer.
I'm sorry,
Pacer Jones.
Mr. Jones.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you look somehow familiar to me. I'm not sure why.
I wouldn't know. I don't think we've ever met.
You're not from TV or something.
I've been on TV a few times.
Truly interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, well, good. Okay, I'll see you around, next time. Okay, so Yury's coming in.
Yep, he's coming back, locking the doors.
This guy comes and talks to you. I'm getting names confused. What's his name? There's
Which one?
Magnus and...
So Magnus is the bartender, Bouncer is Darius.
Darius. Okay, so Darius comes over to you as you're approaching the bar. He seems like he's okay.
Yes.
He was looking for I think wine, but he did say that he was looking for something red. Maybe that was some kind of reference.
Grabs and looks over your shoulder. What exactly did he say?
He's looking for peace and quiet. He likes the bar. He's just chilling out. I don't know.
But he comes to Haven for peace and quiet. They come for safety and a little bit of fun.
Well,
the fuck
maybe
is
he's
this guy?
You go talk to him then. I'll be around.
Okay, we'll finish up locking the doors. Anna, she's closing down the...
It's locked.
Whatever she does with the music.
Okay. All right. We turn it down now. Okay, yeah. Winding down for the night.
Winding down. This is good.
Okay. He goes off to do that.
Alright. So Yury comes into the back room and peeks around, head around the corner and see where if Newbie and James and Matthias is standing around.
Mm-hmm.
I took him into the other room, like the angry guys said for me to do. And then I got a little bit bored by Matthias, so I started playing on my phone.
I think Matthias might have said some stuff you might have been interested in. There was certainly some stuff I was going to ask when we had time.
Yep. That was a perfect time because he's basically going, I'm so sorry. Strange things coming into my place of business. I shut things down, especially with your particular situation. I'm so sorry. It was very abrupt. I beg for your forgiveness. Yes.
Oh, sorry, I missed that. Was that? Sorry, I didn't catch that.
Come to a place of business. It's fine. I'm sorry. It's when people come to my place of business, I get a little anxious for people that I'm trying to help protect. Yes. I apologize. It was very abrupt.
When no one's looking, I'm going to obfuscate, and then I'm just gonna hop on like Yury's back, and just start like watching like my little films while he's wandering around panicking. Because I'm obfuscated, he'll never know. I'll never know
An extra 80 pounds just jumped out the back. Nope, probably not.
Yeah.
So
I'm just waiting, watching.
Matthias, would you please come out to bar and then have a drink with Yury?
By all means, I'd be most happy to join you. When we have a chance, I had some questions I wanted to ask about a visitor I had earlier in the evening.
Absolutely. Yes, we will answer questions now that we are in, a safe place.
You sure this place is safe? I trust they can't track us here or something like that. I don't quite know how they do all that kind of stuff.
They know exactly where we are, but this is my domain.
So hang on.
There are certain rules.
So they won't attack you here?
Not directly, no. But they know exactly where I am.
Huh. Does the name Jason Newberry mean anything to you?
No, I'm sorry. I do not know this name.
Hmm. I should have heeded your warning earlier. I went home after we spoke, and he paid me a visit. Start of the night, made a bit of a scene, trying to get me to hurt one of my colleagues that's staying with me at the moment. I'm afraid this is all new to me, so you'll have to fill me in. He said I was supposed to go visit some prince or something like that. Is that something that all us vampires are supposed to do?
Yes, it is very so antiquated. You're supposed to go and visit Loden. Is the prince's name in Chicago? It
Yeah, I
is
didn't catch
mostly
that.
it's just formality. You come in, you pay, you bow down, you kiss his fucking feet. It's like he's a fucking messiah.
So this is
That's all
something
it
you've all
is.
done as well?
What?
This is something that you guys have all done as well?
Well, I try to avoid it as much as I can, but no, I got caught because I do stupid things. And
Newbie's going to reappear on your back, Yury, and be like, Yury, I think I should go see the prince.
I've asked you to stop doing this. He
I
shrugs you off.
know. Oh, but you're so comfortable.
Yes,
Fine.
but I am not donkey.
Yury,
Treat
Yury,
what?
I want to go see the prince.
You know you
And
don't. You know you don't.
Yury,
You
I
see
have my
this?
Yury, I have my reasons for why I want to go see the prince. Also, I want you to come with me.
Ah! My own fault for getting caught and being dragged into his presence.
I
For you
know.
to be brought in for absolutely no reason. And
Yury, it's for survival, okay? Look, if I go
Okay.
see him of my own volition, it's more likely he'll be willing to accept what I have to do to ask for forgiveness.
Look, from what this Newbury fellow was telling me, it sounds like I might have missed my window opportunity to go visit him. And from what he's saying, I don't know how kindly they're going to take a look on you two for harboring me here. I don't know much about this situation, but visiting the prince right now with me here, I don't want to put you guys in danger.
Yeah. Danger. We are in so much danger, my friend. It's you, me, Nuvi, even this fucker sitting up in the. Yes, I see you. Danger, my friend.
You're
okay.
muted.
Russell, your mic seems to be
keep
off.
talking.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was on mute. My fault. Barry, you've been sitting at the bar for a little while, and you've noticed that they've shut the doors, locked the doors, turned the music pretty much off, and they look like they're shutting the place down. You're still inside, and nobody's asked you to leave.
I go to the bartender calmly.
Yes. How can I help you?
Well, actually, sir, I'm wondering how I'm going to leave. Have I done something wrong?
Honestly, my friend, I don't know what is going on. I've just been told to close the shop.
Close the shop. Can you open the shop for a little while so I can leave the shop and then...
Please hold for 1 minute. Boop, 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 boop. Brr, brr. Yury. Brr, brr. Your phone goes lighting up all over the place. Yury has an obnoxious cell phone.
Fucking yes, it's Yury.
Yeah, this guy's still here. What are we going to do? He told us to shut the place. He's still here. He wants to leave.
Who?
The new guy at the bar. What are you talking about? Obvious.
Oh, the guy who asked for the special red?
Yeah,
Yes.
are you going to come and talk to this guy or what?
Yes, I'll come talk to him. Just give me minutes.
Okay, fuck. Okay, excuse me, sir. I spoke with the boss. He says he's going to come and talk to you in a couple of minutes. He's interested to meet you, I think.
Yeah, next time, you don't have to lock up to keep me.
I
I'm
told
quite-
him this, but he's listen. We had the incident not too long ago. He's kind of on edge right now.
Oh, understandable. Understandable. I'll just be right back where I was, sir.
If there's
Sitting-
anything we can get for you for now, happy to oblige you. You know.
Apparently not.
Okay, well, make yourself comfortable. There's some booths over here. There's no one around. You can sit wherever you want.
Okay. He looks around, looks around at the place. Doesn't move from his spot, but he just looks around.
Sorry, I think don't have anything for you to eat or anything right now. Everything's closed. But maybe some nuts.
No, that's fine, thanks.
We have nuts, lots of nuts.
Yeah,
Is that
I've
some
seen a
packets?
few of them come in the door.
There's some big ones.
Yeah, saw a big nut. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay, so back to you guys.
Okay. So,
Mama, help me, Mama.
Matthias, as I said, we need to go out. Let's have a friendly drink. Let's say this is a safe place.
Sorry, one
I
last,
understand your concerns.
one last interruption. I'm sorry. Cade, I sent you a private message in Zoom.
Oh, yes.
So anytime you
Cool.
want to make that happen, you can.
Okay.
Cool.
Cool.
All right, back to you.
I go to the fridge and I grab a bag of blood.
Okay.
Just the emergency blood.
Okay.
That is what it looks like, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
It is. Yes. Yeah. Ruby, we're gonna go to a bar and have a friendly drink. There is person out there that looks also very thirsty. If you catch my meaning. Yes?
It's a bar, yeah. I get it.
Okay.
Duh. Like I completely understand.
Look, I
So-
might leave you to it for a sec. I need to make some calls, though. I'm
No.
not sure if it's going to be safe to use my phone.
Can I see your phone for a moment?
Just deal with Newbie. I'm going in front of the bar. You come when you're ready. It is perfectly fine. All good.
Matthias, let me have your phone.
Yeah, of course. Something you can do to help. I don't want anyone tracing my calls. There's some important messages I need to send.
Sweet, thank you. I take the phone, I walk around him and obfuscate out of there. And then I'm going to take that to a laptop where I can
As you take the
Do my
phone, okay, so sorry, Matthias, what do you do after you give her the phone?
Oh, once she obfuscates and walks away, I think I say, Newbie, you're going to help me with that, right? And if she doesn't turn up or respond, I guess I'll follow Yury back out into the other part of the bar.
All right, cool. So you follow him out to the bar. Very good. Newbie, as you go off with the phone and you're taking it to go and examine it, it rings.
What does it? Who is answering?
It is you're answering, I suppose, but
I mean, who is calling? My bad.
it's a name you don't recognize. Maybe you do recognize because you've done a bit of research on this dude. Matthias, what's the name of your top dude that we had last time?
Jensen.
Jensen, that's right. Jensen. It's Jensen somebody. There you go.
Right. I will go to somewhere I consider a safe place.
Mm-hmm.
Could even be outside.
Okay.
And I will answer it.
Mr. Cole? Mr.
No.
Cole, are you there, Mr. Cole?
Mr. Cole's not here, sorry.
Who's this?
I'm a friend of Mr. Cole.
You're a friend of Mr. Cole's. How come I don't know you? Who are you? Who is
Look, if you-
this? Where's Mr. Cole? I need to talk to him now.
Stop interrupting me. Thank you. Just meet him at the bar, which is where you should have met him in the first place, right?
I
No,
wasn't going to meet him
Anarchy.
at no bar. We were going to meet somewhere else. He didn't turn up. He ain't there yet.
Well, he's not going to be there.
Well, where is he?
Come to Haven.
What the hell is that?
Use the internet. Use a phone book. Like, they still exist. It's weird, but they
Haven.
exist.
You say Haven?
Yes,
What kind of place is that?
it's a bar. I already told you this. God,
Damn, okay, fine.
hurry up, you boomer. God.
Hangs
All
up.
right, I'll hang up. Wow, this guy sucks.
All right.
I'll
Very
just sit outside waiting. And then,
Cade, feel free to interrupt anytime you want.
Oh, yeah. I'll, in the middle of all of this, I'll call Pacer. Is it
All right,
Pacer?
so Pacer, your phone rings while you're sitting at the bar waiting for Yury and these guys. It's a strange number that you've not seen before. You're on mute. Bonus action to unmute.
Pacer here. Who's there?
This is Cade.
Oh, Cade. I've been told to pick you up. Where you at?
I'm at a gallery right now.
Cade, buddy. I just got to tell you one thing. There's more galleries in this town than there is peanut butter sandwiches. Now, how's about you, you give me more, what's a gallery called? Has it got a name?
I love this guy already.
How about we meet a place that you know?
Okay. Well, I'm at a place called Haven, which is shut at the moment, but it should be open any minute. So get your phone, click it up, and look it up, and I'll meet you there.
All right.
Have you got a vehicle?
Now, get a car there.
What's wrong with you, boy? Gotta have a vehicle. We gotta get you a vehicle at some stage. Yeah. Okay. All right. I'll see you at some stage.
Yep.
I'll be waiting.
All right, so Cade,
Cool.
after you get off the phone, what do you do?
I'll take wait, how far away is...
Well, that's a good question. Jesse's not here to ask that question. So I'm going to say it's like 15 minutes, given traffic and, turning signals and all that sort of business. It's not actually physically that far. It's like maybe 10 blocks or something.
Yeah, I'll take a taxi there.
All right. Okay. Very good. Well, as you look around, you don't see any taxis right now at this time of night, which is very unusual given the size of the city. But there's one taxi cruising along, which coincidentally looks like the guy that you spoke to before.
I'll call him up then.
All right. He pulls over next to you. Hey, look at that. What are the chances, huh? Come on. Where are you going?
Going to a bar called Haven.
Haven. Okay. All right. Well, I think I know what that is, actually. They just opened up a couple of weeks ago, I think. Out of game. How long ago have they been running for?
Or what? Sorry.
How long's Haven been open?
It's been open for 6 months.
6 months. A couple of months ago. All right, so you drive over to Haven. Very good. You're on your way. Meanwhile, Jesse, you walk across the bar to Pacer, who's just gotten off his phone. And Matthias, you're just in tow.
Yeah, I'm going to just sort of position myself close enough that I can overhear. I really want to try and sort of understand more about what's going on, because I was clearly realizing I'm out of my depth. So I'm just going to kind of position myself nearby without sort of too obviously listening in.
Fair, cool. Okay.
Okay.
So I come over.
Basically, what you see is a guy dressed in normal clothes that looks very similar to Elvis Presley.
Okay, so Yury will draw a description because Yury has absolutely no idea who Elvis Presley is.
Good, that doesn't.
Oops.
But yes. So if it was looking for an impact there. You are new to Haven, yes?
No. Oh, here I'm new, yeah. Yeah.
Good. And you were looking for something a little on the redder side, yes?
Yeah, and I don't mean I'm penning.
So I put out a shot glass
Mhm.
on both sides, and I bring out the bag of cold blood, and I dribble each, so about 2 ounces into each cup, and I take another ounce of whiskey.
Brother, I'm hoping this ain't yours.
Oh no! But is this what you were looking for?
Pretty much. And I'm waiting for a friend.
Then I would ask, who are you?
Name's Pacer. Pacer Jones.
And are you looking for refuge?
Well, I'm always looking for refuge in some place. This place is good as any.
How did you hear about the Haven?
I didn't so much hear about yours. Apparently, you've got a very active street.
Yes.
Yeah, I thought I'd come and see what all the fuss was about.
That was one of my bad days.
One
is
of
not
your
like-
bad days. So are you the dude that flipped the car? Look like you could.
Looks a little bit uncomfortable. He's got his hands both on the sides of the bar. Just kind of shifts a little. Yes.
Well, that's cool. I wish I had seen that. I prefer to drive cars myself. Flipping them's not really in my line of work.
Little taken aback.
Okay.
You approve of my? Yeah. He grabs a shot glass. He tips it to you.
Why not? Everybody to his own taste, I say.
Nostrovia.
Yeah. And whatever that meant. Yeah.
Cade, you can turn up any time, but I think the doors are still locked at this point, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yes.
Give it a knock.
Newbie's outside, but
Oh, Newbie's outside.
obfuscated. She's going to be messing with Matthias's phone,
Right.
seeing if there's
Can
any.
you make a perception check while you're outside then?
Sure. I'm looking for like any BS on Matthias's phone
Okay.
as well. So perception alertness.
Yep.
Okay. Gotta get your character out of the way one sec.
Well, this is the place, dude.
Yep.
So, yeah, you
No,
need me
that-
again, just give me a call.
No.
I do like, I like to make relationships with my clients,
I don't get anything. I get -1. So
-1. Okay, so you're totally focused on the phone.
stupid phone.
Okay, so Cade's
Such a-
knocking on the door.
Such an old phone.
Jesse, do you want to make a perception check?
I will.
Everybody inside can make a perception check, see if they hear the knocking on the door, basically.
Dos.
Let's have a look at Pacer, your perception. Okay.
2 successes.
How many? Sorry, how many?
2 successes.
2. Yeah, you hear the knocking. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
He should. He's knocking.
Yeah, well, that's true. He's knocking.
Looks like you got even more company. Busy night?
You seem so, my good friend Matthias. I was hoping for a quiet conversation to put your mind at ease. But the night has...
Seems like that might have to wait.
Barry, you get 5
so.
successes.
That might be the person I'm waiting for.
And who are we waiting for, Mr. Pacer?
What was his name again?
Cade.
A person called Cade. He's new in town.
More?
People that... He's new in town. people asked me to show him around. I thought this would be a good place to meet.
And I'm assuming he is kindred as well, yes?
You're pretty much right.
Then you vouch for him, yes?
Well,
Cade, you're still
when you
banging
open
on the
that
door.
door, that'll be the first time I meet him.
Ah, this is heaven. All welcome, until they're not.
Good. Can we open the door?
Yes,
You
yes, we
might-
can certainly open the door.
You want me to open the door, Mr.
Darius! Yes, you,
Okay.
yes.
All right.
Good.
So the
So
door
I'm,
opens up, Cade.
I'm assuming you're the big boss, huh?
I am boss. Yes, big boss. Yes.
Darius
'Cause
opens the
big.
door, Cade, and you know, I don't know exactly what Darius looks like. If you've got any particular plans for him, Jesse, but
Well, Darius is he's 5'4", a little bit, widow's peak, blonde, blue eyes, kind of like the stupid Aryan visage,
so he looks like Dolph Lundgren,
but shorter.
but shorter. Right.
Yes.
Okay, so short Dolph Lundgren opens the door. He steps to the side and pulls the door open. Come in.
Newbie's outside looking like, thank you.
The door closes
I will-
again after he comes in.
I will stand up and go, wait, did you just close the door on me?
The door's shut, so you're talking to yourself.
Sad newbie.
All right, so what does Cade look like?
About 5'11", black hair, blue eyes. I'm still deciding on the features.
What's he wearing?
Wearing a suit.
Okay.
Got a bit of an overcoat on.
Like
Okay.
suit or suit or suit.
Just like a casual.
Like
Casual
a casual
suit.
business suit. Is it a cheap
Yeah.
suit or an expensive suit?
It's cheap.
All right.
Nice.
All right, cool. All right, over to you guys.
It is. We've come. This is where the party's after hours party starting. His motions towards or next to Pacer.
Cool. My name's
Pacer.
Cade.
Hey, Cade. My name's Pacer. And this guy's the boss of this lot.
Ooh, the big boss.
Well, there's yet to be seen. I mean, Matthias is his own man. He is still on the fence, I think. Yes, Matthias? Is this true?
I suppose you could say that. I guess I'm the little lost lamb at the moment. Just trying to work out the lay of the land at this point.
And then we have Pacer, who is also very new.
Yeah.
And then we have, what is his name? Cad? This is your name?
Cade.
Cade. Cade. Oh, sorry. It's awful. Cade. It's
Now,
not your fault.
Yury, these are our guests, or your guests, I suppose. Should show them a little hospitality.
It'll look at you very sternly. Hospitality is something that I give and something they earn.
Well, let's give them the benefit of the doubt, at least for now.
Well, perhaps then you have some questions for them.
Well,
I think this is a good opportunity.
I suppose I'm as curious as it sounds like you are to know who they are and what they're doing here.
Hospitality is also the fifth tradition, but anyway.
It is, but he's Bruja. And they are on my domain.
True that. Which is the second
So,
tradition.
you're gonna tell us what brings you here?
What brings me here is him, looking at the new person that just came through.
And Cade, this seems like an odd place to come unless you got some good cause. as I'm learning pretty quickly.
I'm here to get shown around.
And that's
Huh?
my job.
And what is it you were hoping to be shown?
I have to get shown the place. Just saw the prints.
Yeah, I bet you that was fun.
I'm just going to mute myself for a second. I've got a kettle boiling.
I think Newbie will want to come back in again like a cat. So she'll like scratch at the door.
She's probably got the keys and the passcode to get in. if she-
Fine, I'll use my own key. Come in. Close the door.
So you unobfuscated at this point?
Yeah.
Okay, so would you like to describe yourself to Cade and I
Well-
guess Matthias and Pacer, because Pacer's new too, so...
Sure. All right. So Newbie is kind of a short, kind of a smaller human. Well, not human, vampire. She's completely covered. She's got a black hoodie on. She has a kitsune mask that's completely black. She's got black, what's the type of glove? Latex gloves. Yeah, she's completely covered. Right now she has a what could probably be called a Nokia brick in her hand that doesn't belong to her. It's sort of her main concern right now. She's just trying to get to work, but even this is a bit beyond her.
So much
I'll
on
start
tech.
waving and then go over to Matthias and be like, Jensen's coming.
Jensen's coming here?
I don't like this guy
Yeah, well, why did you bring him here then?
because he's your friend.
Yeah, I was gonna keep him somewhere safe. Shit.
Here is safe.
Yeah, well, that's yet to be determined as far as I'm concerned. If you give me the phone, I'll give him a call. I'll keep him away. No worries.
Fine, but just know that your phone is pretty compromised. Maybe don't answer that here. Get a new phone.
Yeah, well, that was kind of on
Okay.
my agenda. I don't think I'm gonna find mine at 4 a.m., but yeah, I'll get on that.
I probably have a burner I could give you.
I don't really care if it's burned or damaged or whatever. Anything good for me.
Okay, excellent. So who are these guys?
Who are you asking?
Yury, obviously, the only one I know here. Come on,
Who are
Yury.
these guys? Well, guess as good as mine. Well, we know Matthias, and he is, well, we need conversations. Then we have Pacer here, who is, as he has the shot glass in front of him with full of blood. And then we have Cade. Cade. Yes, this is correct. This is
Pacer
good.
head.
Yes, head. I think this is
Head.
correct.
Head.
Is Cade a pretty boy? Because he's an actor, right?
Yeah.
So he's quite pretty looking.
Not all actors are pretty. by the
Probably
way.
why Yury is really digging on his name.
That's why I asked him, you see. I wanted to know myself. Because he might have been like more of a character actor, but, you know.
You're very pretty, Cade. Look, head. What?
It thanks you.
You're welcome.
So apparently Pacer has been put in charge of showing head around town.
Yeah, yep. That's what I am. I drive.
So,
Is this your typical role, Mr. Pacer?
Most of the time, sir, yes.
why are you here if you're showing people around?
I'm showing him around. I met him here, ma'am.
Oh,
You are a ma'am, aren't you?
maybe. Sometimes.
Well, ma'am, wanted to meet him here. So
Okay, here.
Yes. I love it, though. This is what Haven's all about. Yes, newbie. This is what we thought about all those months ago, right?
We
kindreds coming together under a common, well, house, I guess. Yes?
is that really what we were thinking when we did this? I thought we just
Of course not. That's not what we're thinking.
it
But it's what it's become.
is
So
what
embrace
it
it.
is what it has become, yes.
We grew too fast. We grew too fast. We were too greedy.
Yeah,
Sounds like you had some kind of plan in
we
mind.
expanded so fast. so fast.
We had so many great ideas, and newbie just she hit a bunch of buttons, and they happened. And then we had investors, and we had more money, and we knew what to do with, and we had Haven.
And is this what you'd aimed for? Some kind of gathering place?
Well, originally, we'd hoped to be a little more clandestine, not glitz and glamour and pumping musics. But hey, don't get me wrong. I love the pumping and the musics. This is good. Yury finds us great. It's just not. I mean, nobody wanted something a little more.
No. I
Yeah, you
wanted
wanted
something.
computers, those little bits they bling with a lot of neon things
I
flashing.
already, I have that. It's upstairs, downstairs. Yeah, it's there. Well, I already have that. I've got the arcade. I'm happy. Cade like arcade. Oh my god. Okay.
So are you taking Cade away to show him the arcade then? This is what's happening?
No.
Oh, good. Jeez.
We've got to talk about what what is happening here.
Yes, this is why I was asking Matthias to try the conversation, because he has more questions. And
Yeah, I want to understand what this deal with the prince is. Obviously, you know what's going on there. You have some cause to visit him.
So,
I guess for me, I need to understand. Do I need to do this, or I mean, it's a bit late now, isn't it? Would I be best just kind of keeping my head down at this point?
well, I gotta ask this question. Are you guys the local Anarchs?
Look at
right.
Yury.
what exactly are you asking?
That's what I said.
I know what you said, but
You sound like the
best-
local Anarchs to me.
I don't think Anarchs would say, yes, we're Anarchs in a place run by Camarilla. By the way.
Well, you got a high job ahead of you then, ma'am. Anarchs. Could be fun.
yes, but where do you sit? Do you sit in my haven? You
I'm
sit in a
sit-
domain.
Well, moment I'm sitting on your chair, but
Don't get smart with me, pacer. I fed you blood.
I wouldn't get smart for a man your size. Might be painful for me. Don't like pain.
Yeah.
Now, the whole Anarch thing. That's good for Anarchs. The whole anything else is good for somebody else. I just go where it suits me. I don't care what a person does or is. As long
But
as they're
you
not-
exist within the vampiric society, so you need to pick something. What is your direction? What are you exactly, Mr. Pacer?
I tend to have a little bit of anarchy myself.
Oh, he admits it. Obi, he admits it. You got that on tape, yes?
Always.
It's good.
So, is anybody gonna take me to the prince?
Wait, what?
He pauses. He stares, he pacer, like just.
Yeah, you just said you're an anarch.
Yeah.
No. No,
I
my
hear
friend.
the prince here doesn't like anarchs.
No, he does not. But I'd like you. You have the balls.
That's what my daddy said. Gotta have balls to exist, boy.
So then I ask you again, then what are you riding around, showing
Like I
this
said,
head?
I was told to pick up my new friend here and show him around the city, because driving's what I do.
He has heard much.
He has.
Do we need to help him with some decisions?
Don't know. I ain't no one's mama.
Then perhaps as you being the wet nurse, Mr. Head, you need to find out.
I don't need any help with my decisions.
No, boy.
No, he's pretty. He doesn't need any help at all.
That's right. That's your one feature.
My one feature.
Yeah. Yeah, you're pretty. That's your thing.
So nobody's
Pretty.
asked him what he does for a living.
I'm sure everything is given to him. He doesn't need
He's
to
just
have
an
a
actor.
job.
No,
Of course.
No,
Just
because
an
he's
actor.
pretty.
God.
Hey, glances over to Matthias. You've got a much more level head when it comes to the questions. What have you heard thus far that you need a little more clarification on? Because I am this close to asking very pointed questions of Mr. Head.
Well, I think if it was up to me, I might get onto those pointed questions. Everyone I've met the last 24 hours seems to, I don't know, kind of want to talk in circles and obfuscations. Half the stuff's new to me. I don't make sense of it, but I just want to know why they're here. What with this Anarch thing? I'm getting that's kind of the opposite of this whole kind of vampire court. It sounds like you guys are. Well, I don't know. I shouldn't speak on your behalf, but I'd like if people just spoke a
But
little straighter.
it is point of our existence a question. It's not a question without or with government, because government will always exist. But how do we exist? Within the government.
Well, of course, there ain't no way to topple man's power structures that's existed since time immemorial.
Man! We're not talking about man. We're talking about vampiric societies. And
Is
I
it really
understand
so
you're
different?
new. Oh, it is different. It is so.
All right, so
You
far,
see-
everything I've seen just seems to be replicating the sins of man.
But the sins are so easily swept under the rug in the kindred society. We are alpha predators. We can seek anything, want anything, get anything. And the people that live above us, as they see, and within the Cambrilla, can seek to destroy even families. Doesn't like mortal families. Could be even vampiric families. There is no power structure that actually exists within a man or beast or vampiric that exceeds the seat of heaven. However, but what we seek as, and I will say, as Anarchs, is something that actually beyond. What we actually see is the stupid physical or spiritual structure. We want to be able to exist within the political. It will never go away. We understand that. We're not fucking stupid. But what we want is the ability to exist. Do you
Well, that
understand,
doesn't seem like
Matthias?
too much to ask. Of course, I understand that every man, or kindred, I suppose, has a right to exist, to pursue his own ends, so long as it is done within the, I guess, the moral expectations of our Lord, of course. I don't quite understand the goals that you're setting out to do, but one thing I am starting to form an opinion on is I don't think I care too much for this Camarilla or this prince. Seems like people trying to use dominance, manipulation, to get their way, power. I've seen that far too many times in my lifetime. I don't care to see it again. I don't think I want anything to do with this, but I don't know if I have too much choice the way it sounded.
And there it lies, the choice.
The choice?
Choice of Yes, eye for an eye. Or whether what we get somebody coming in to say, oh, but that eye was worth more than the other eye.
And where does
How
that
is it that
lead?
we actually? Well, was it lead? Leads to
It's
more
more
death,
violence,
destruction. Yes,
an endless
but
cycle.
with violence, there is an end.
What end? Where do you see an end? This perpetuates itself. Vengeance begets vengeance. There's no end to this cycle.
But I'm not talking about vengeance. I'm talking about reciprocation.
Maybe he's gonna look at these two being like, this is what Bruges is about. This is exactly what Bruges is. The philosophical side, and the other side, the more Bruges side, coming together and talking it out. I think you two have finally found peace within your clan. Well done.
Well, that's it. I guess we can call
like,
this a quits. Next.
Yeah. Good
No,
job.
exactly.
Yeah. Mm.
But this is what I'm talking about, Mr. Matthias. There's more conversation I think we need to have.
I
But for
think
right
so
now,
too. Seems
but
to
for
me
right
everybody
now-
here is searching for something. I want to know what, but
Could you tell me what Mississippi is about?
what Mississippi is about? What happened there?
Mm-hmm.
That's where I was reborn. That's where I became what I am now.
Yeah. How did that come about?
I don't know why I was chosen. I have to think the Lord had some purpose in mind turning me to this, and he tested me greatly in that conversion. I was forced to confront perhaps the darkest parts of myself, but he had a plan. I found my way here, and I think I'm understanding what he has in mind. He seems to have bestowed upon me certain gifts that perhaps will allow me to spread his message, though I don't know. I don't know if it's my right to decide who should believe what. All I can do is put the message out there and hope that it stands alone, that it is convincing enough. But suffice it to say that I feel I have walked through the valley of death and come out the other side. Perhaps in time I'll tell you more about what happened, but I don't see how it pertains to our current situation.
Maybe nods spin side. She's like, I tried. All right. So, Head and Pacer. Why are you guys here again? I thought you were showing him around. You've been here? This is what it looks like. It's cool. That's great. What about the rest of the place?
I didn't want to be rude in your conversation, so are you ready to go yet?
Of course.
Yury and Newbie, can you both make perception checks, please?
I can do these things you requested.
I can try. Oh, one.
Bellissimo.
One.
2 successes.
How many?
2.
2. Okay. Well,
Got a whole.
Yury and Newbie. I mean, Newbie, you don't notice it at first, but after a moment, you realise that your phone is sending you an alert. Yury, you immediately notice because your phone is quite chunky
Really
and
loud.
quite obnoxious. Apparently, your security has picked up the fact that there is a number of people, vehicles, parking up on different sides of the building presently.
We're in trouble. Yury.
I see.
Well,
Getting back.
see you later. I wander off to the back with a weird gait and obfuscate as soon as I go through the door.
Vroom.
Start playing with computers.
Okay, so All right. So
Sorry, just to give me, I have 2 points in domain and 1 point in domain security.
Okay.
But the domain security, I'm not really, based on this current context, hitting a button, dropping windows, shades, that sort of thing, is that out of the question?
No,
or
not at all.
Okay.
Yep. Okay. So that's what you do.
Yes.
Okay. So
Immediately.
Pacer, Cade, and Matthias, you notice that Yury has just set off the fucking panic alarm, and this place is just locked down. Boom, 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 all the things locked down. What do your retainers do, Yury, under these circumstances?
They're instructed to move into the back rooms, get them out into the safe areas that they have cornered out for themselves.
All right.
There are 3 sections that you can actually evacuate if you wanted to. One is directly up if you wanted to, but that's not recommended. Midsection if you want to go out back toward the parking lot, or strictly down into the sewer section. And all 3 sections are covered by the same sort of security measure. But you can countermand that, swipe card, and go.
Okay. Newbie. You go into the computer room, yeah?
I do.
Okay,
Yeah.
so a couple of things. First of all, you realize that the place is surrounded by what appear to be FBI vehicles.
Okay, I will send a text to Yury being like FBI.
The other thing that you notice is that you're getting a whole bunch of intrusions into your network.
Oh, hell no. All right. Cracking my knuckles. I'm going to yeet them out of the planet. Is what I'm gonna do.
All right. Well,
I'm gonna send them a whole bunch of hentai links.
so you're
Is
going
what
to
I'm
say
gonna do.
fucking porn. Okay, cool. All right, so let's make
Hentai, not just Yuri.
wits
Yury.
and wits and computers, please, for you.
All right.
And Matthias, what are you doing while this is happening? James?
Oh, sorry, me. Yeah. Oh, looks like an eventful night. We got more visitors, or is this something else?
Oh, this
All
is
right.
something else.
How's Cade reacting to this?
I'll just take a seat.
He just sits down. Okay. All right. You're like, okay, fuck. All right. Fair enough. All
You
right.
could do anything.
And Pacer, what are you doing
take a
at this
drink.
point?
Cade, you got a gun?
Is that a question?
I'm waiting for an answer, Cade.
What if I do?
Keep it on you. Keep it on you.
Does Cade, in fact, have a gun?
Yes.
Okay. What kind of gun is it?
It's just a regular, just a pistol, 5.7.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. And I'm assuming Pacer has a gun on him, if not 2 or 3.
Just
probably just one.
just 2. Just one.
Just one.
Beretta. One Beretta.
Okay, so he's got a Beretta.
Yep.
Okay. I thought you said a burrito at first. And
Yeah.
then I realized you
Burrito.
said it was a Beretta.
Well, if I could eat, I'd have that too. But
Well, and honestly, I was just like, I'm hungry, so that's great too.
Okay. Very good. So, Jesse, what's Yuri doing?
So Yuri, after hitting the button,
Yep.
and as Matthias kind of looks over too as well, looks like a busy night, and I'm like, you have no idea, my friend.
Newbie, there are SWAT teams getting out of vans.
Right. I'll message that. I did get 4 on my my wits end.
And
Computers,
Okay,
check.
very good.
Yeah.
So you're sending hentai links to
Yeah.
intruders. Right, okay.
That's what I want them to find.
All right.
I want them to get fired from their jobs for being
How many successes did you get?
playing that. 4.
4.
Being lewd.
Being a lewd.
Okay. You get this window pops up on your screen, Newbie. It says, "Who the fuck are you?"
Okay. I am. Sorry, what feral artifice is said. So I
Crash
take it.
override.
Eluding.
Did I just get like intruded on?
Yes, you did.
Ooh. Okay.
You know that
Is
it's a secure thing. I mean, in so much as you don't think they've got access to your full network at this point, but
Oh yeah.
they've found a channel this far.
Right. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to shut it down. I think that's the best I can really do at this point. If they've gotten in, is just to disconnect it all,
Okay.
and make sure that they don't have the access to anything anymore.
What about your cloud stuff?
Is there any way I could have stopped that?
Yeah, Jesse wants to say something.
Drop your hard points, which are your physical connections. Cloud resources are non-issue. Everything that's actually really important will be saved on local on-premise. That's what you want to protect. So you drop your hard points and then scan your internal network.
Okay, that's what I will do then.
All right, so you can make another computer check, please.
Okay. What kind of computer check is this?
This will be wits and computers again, please.
Okay. 3, 4. Another 4.
4 successes.
Yeah.
You do indeed have some foreign software running maliciously in the background of your main server. It seems to have been deposited there by this this window that, this intrusion.
Right. Is there a way to get rid of this, Jesse?
If you cut your hard links, the only thing you do internally is do malware encryption, which is shitty, but is something you can reverse. The other thing is to cut everything, drop, clean, and then restore from any current backups. So whether you have an on-premise that is either an air-gapped restoration, or you reconnect to the cloud to allow for any sort of air-gapped restoration from the cloud to local on-prem. So probably the best thing to do is just drop everything, wipe it clean, and just restore from an air-gap backup.
Okay, and how long does this take?
A day.
Okay, well, let's get that started.
Okay.
And I'll hop on another computer because I don't think I'll be short of them.
No, that's true. Okay, very well. Meanwhile, downstairs, you guys are in the in the bar still, right? And at that point, you can hear, "Open up! This is the FBI."
You got a fan club?
We have many fan clubs, apparently. Yes, Mr. Pacer.
You got a
Clear!
back way out of this joint?
On the door.
Oh.
Then you hear the same thing happening at the back door.
So there's 3 layers of protection now that one is dropped. So we also have the door, which is basically a fire retardant door, gate, and then the internal slam door, which is a 1.5 foot thick fire retardant slam door, which is, if you're looking for like those panic rooms, it's a panic room door.
So we're talking about something that's pretty fucking hard to get through.
Yes.
Is a police battering ram likely to just bounce off this shit? Sounds to me like it would.
Yeah. It's just, no, they're going to have to bring in something with like an acetylene torch or greater to get through that.
Okay. All right.
So not impossible. It just takes time. It's just time.
Right. What about the possibility of a SWAT team entering through a high window or the roof?
They could come in through the upper windows because it's only 2 layer thick instead of 3. Yes.
Okay.
But the bottom portion, if Pacer was talking about Pacer, you asking about yes, we do have sewer exit. If you do not mind wandering through Chicago shit.
Come on, let's go.
It doesn't sound to me like they're going to stop anytime soon. I could try talking to them. Perhaps I could stay behind to talk to them, slow them down a little. I don't think they have any reason to come for me.
You are all welcome to leave. I am staying.
I'll stay with you. But unless you want a new hole in the door or something, it sounds like maybe we ought to let him in.
I will let them in. But I'm giving everybody else a chance to leave. This is Haven.
Hey, I'm supposed to be looking after you, so what do you want to do? You want to leave?
Stay with them.
You're kidding me.
We'll see what happens.
That's the FBI out there. You're gonna make all
And look.
sorts of crap.
Above the head, are you sure? Head.
Like I said, all I do is drive.
What have you done to get the FBI to come to your doorstep?
I've done
ain't.
nothing. But protect the loves of my life.
Right,
Well,
maybe you are
that's-
seeing and getting information that there is in fact a helicopter overhead, and there are people descending on ropes onto the rooftop presently.
These people aren't gonna come for fun.
I'll send that through to Yury as well.
To Yury, okay. So Yury, you get an alert. I don't know
People
what.
on the roof.
Let's all take the back door, huh?
Very well.
I'm gonna have to burn the blood reserves.
Better hurry.
Second button.
Okay.
I'm burning my herd blood reserves.
Your herd's blood reserves. Damn. Okay. Cade, how are you feeling at the moment?
I think it's time to leave.
You're starting to leave?
I think it's time to leave.
Time to leave? Okay.
So where's the steward door? Let's get to it.
So, if you decide to leave, give me 1 second. Anna's already left by this point. The only people that left might be Magnus and Darius. Darius, you know the exit down into the sewers, yes?
Yes.
Take them. Take anybody who wishes to leave.
Okay, who amongst you wants to come with me?
I'm coming. What about you?
Very well. Let's go.
Okay, you two with me. Let's go, let's go. At the door, you can still hear bashing noises, and then you can hear the sound of other tools and things getting lit up. Yeah, exactly.
Doesn't sound like we got a lot of time. You got a plan for when they get in, or you want me to try and talk them down?
So I have plans. I will be here when they come in. I will submit.
I'm guessing it won't go too well for us if they want to take us into custody. What with the, daytime and
This
all.
is why I say you must leave.
You have some way around that?
This is Haven.
Well, after the kindness you've shown me tonight, I don't feel it'd be right to leave you on your own. I'll see. There's some things I might be able to do to help.
He grabs your shoulders.
Matthias,
Matthias, you
your
have a good
phone
guard.
rings.
You must leave.
Matthias,
must
your
carry this
phone
hut
rings.
forward.
Matthias, your phone rings.
I look, see who it is.
It's Jenkins.
Vincent.
Jensen. Yeah.
Jensen. Yeah.
Ah, shit.
That guy.
Oh, shit. I guess I better take this. Look, hang on. But, Jensen, I'm
Mr.
going to have
Cole.
to call you back.
Mr.
Yeah,
Cole,
I-
don't call me back. I need to talk to you now. I'm at the place where you
can't
told
talk.
me to come, or where your friend told me to come. This place is surrounded by cops right now.
Yeah, just get back to the safe place. I'll get in touch with you as soon as you can.
Are you
I
going to be
can.
okay, Mr. Cole?
I'm going to be fine. There's nothing that you can do here, so get yourself to safety.
Is there anybody
I'll
I
get you
can
contact-
call?
Look, I want you to contact the rest of the congregation. Tell them about the new location. We need to get them there as fast as you can, all right?
All
That's all I
right.
need from you right now. I promise. I promise I'll get in touch as soon as I can.
You
Look,
better
all
be
right?
okay, Mr. Cole.
I'll be all right. I can look after myself.
We're going to pray for you.
Click.
Okay, very good.
I think I would like to reopen that. I want to stop like what I was doing on the other laptop
Mm-hmm.
and try and get a hold of that person.
Okay.
That was like, who are you?
Yep. Okay. So
you
what do
were
you
like,
say? You find you can open that window again.
Sweet. All right.
And And I'm going to assume I'm going to get you to make a computer and the wits check
Okay.
just to make sure that you do this securely.
Right. 1, 2, 3, 4.
It's good.
5. So 5 in
Nice.
total. And
So
I'm
you
going
s-
to write.
Yep.
If this is you, I need you to please stop.
Tell me who you are.
He's like, I am the kitsune. And she's like, this'll do, I suppose.
He says, he or she or they says, cute. Tell me more.
Will you make it stop? Will you leave us alone?
Maybe.
Who are you?
$5 million.
Ooh. Can I, like, seeing as he's come into my computer, will I be able to trace him back?
You can try to.
Okay. I want to out hack him. So let's go.
So it's called backtracing.
Right. So
Back tracing. It sounds like an action film. All right. What am I rolling?
Backtracing. What are you rolling? Wits and computers.
All right.
Um,
Oh, God damn it. That's great.
what did you get?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. If I was specialized, I don't have any specialties, but I would have specialized in computers. I would have had a lot more. Because I
Well,
rolled 2 10s.
I rolled fucking 4 10s.
But what's the total?
I will take a photograph of this. I also have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hang on, 1, 2, so 4 10s, 5. 6.
Dents don't mean
I
anything.
got 6 successes. They do mean something. They're automatic successes.
There's no reason for automatic successes. If
Stop.
they're successes.
Stop. Stop. Just stop. Okay.
Wow.
Right now, you can't. You're trying to backtrace them. So far, you've found that it's routing back to a server in South Korea.
I got 7, so.
How did? Okay.
Because look, if you look at my thingy.
Hold on. I have to look up.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
One moment, please.
Huh.
Oh, I get another dice. All right, well, we're at a standoff. We have the same number of successes. So, as I say, you backtrace them as far as South Korea thus far. You mean you can keep working on it. It could take days.
It can.
5 million. We can do better than money.
What can you do?
Well, I'm about as good as you at hacking.
Anyone that says that isn't.
Do I recognize like anything that this person's saying?
No.
Like, does he have like a little name or something? Or
No. This is the handle that they're using is Hurricane 718.
because I should know Hurricane
Why would you know Hurricane?
because I have him as my contact.
Well, you do now. This is how you have him as your contact.
Okay, fine. Right. How about we meet each other?
Sounds pleasurable.
But please stop. Clearly you have some power. You are bringing in FBI.
I have
So-
contacts. I have friends.
I can tell. And then I'm going to say, meet me at, and I'm going to name a little,
You notice at that point that the power cuts, but your computers switch over to the uninterruptible power supply and the backup generator.
nice. Do I still have the ability to talk to him?
Yep.
Okay. I will say, meet me at, and I name I name like a little Japanese restaurant, in a different district.
Okay.
Yeah.
What time?
It will be probably tomorrow, early. No, tomorrow, midnight.
I don't think so. $5 million. Here's the account number. Do-do-do-do-do-do.
I don't have $5 million.
You have 1 hour to comply. His window shuts down. Boom.
What an asshole. I'm gonna go outside, go out to Yury.
Okay.
Yury.
So
This
at that
jack
point, sorry, you'd be coming out. I would just be looking over at Matthias, hitting the second button to
You're-
burn all the blood reserves.
Okay.
Yury. Can I borrow $5 million?
No,
Please? Oh, come on, please.
Pacer and Cade,
No.
you're going into the sewers
come on,
right now.
We're in the
Okay.
sewer.
Yep.
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 Yury, come on.
They're being led by Darius.
Come this way, this way.
We'll not give in to these fucking fascists. It's not
Let's
going
get-
to happen.
Come on. It's for me.
It's
need
not
for
for
the-
you. Why is it for you? What are you gonna buy with 5 million?
Fucking new handbag? I don't know.
Handbag.
Come
I know
on.
how much
Yury.
handbags. You bought my handbags before. I give you allowances before. This
Matthias.
is not what.
Yuri,
What?
can you make a
What is
perception
he doing?
check?
Matthias, could you get Yury to give me 5 million? Come on.
I'm not sure that's within my powers. And what are they blackmailing you with anyway?
Yuri,
I don't
perception
know.
check.
Okay. Copy.
This can all go away if we do it, apparently. Or you know
Look,
what?
we're
No.
gonna have to deal with these guys outside in just a moment. Let's sort that situation first. And
Yuri, you notice that the sounds of the doors have stopped. You get the impression the cops have backed off.
To be honest, it's probably a fucking scam.
Louis,
Mm.
check cameras. Cameras,
Oh.
check them.
Oh, okay. I go and
Okay.
check the cameras.
You check the cameras. I mean, you probably can check them from your smartphone.
Sure.
Or maybe there's a console behind the bar or something. In any case, yeah, the cops seem to have backed off, and they're just waiting.
Well, they backed off, and we've got an hour, Yury.
let me go and talk to them. Let's
Now
see
for
find out
what?
what they want. Sorry.
Matthias, like,
I
what,
was-
what do you think that they want? They're bashing down our doors. They're coming into my domain, my haven. They're
Go find out in case we can resolve this amicably.
every solution to these
There's a
fucking-
guy named Hurricane, and he has contacts, and he's the one doing all this. He demands $5 million.
How do you know this? Kane, Hurry Kane.
Because he messaged me on on our laptop, on our computer. Yeah, he hacked me. This guy's good.
I thought we had contingencies.
There's only so many contingencies you can have. And from what it sounds like, he has a lot of connections. He's got a lot of money, meaning he has a lot more technology than what I can afford to do.
So what
Can
are
I
you
have 5
saying?
million? Come on, Yury.
So what you were
Well-
saying is we cannot actually save or protect people
I don't
here.
want to lose this place. Come on.
We will lose it no matter what. We give him $5 million. We give him $5 million next week. We give him $5 million next month. This is not protection.
Okay.
This is something that I did back in Ukraine. I'm not going to
Okay.
stand for this again.
You know what? I'm here for that too. All right. I go back to the computer.
Mhm.
I boot it up again.
Mhm.
I try and get back in touch with that guy, and I'm like,
You can make another computer and wits check to try to get in touch with him. He shut the console.
okay. So it'll be 1, 2, 3.
2.
No, 3, because my computers brings it down to 4. And then, okay, yeah. So 3.
3 successes.
Hmm.
Okay. You can send a message, but you don't know whether it's going to get through or not.
Okay. I will write. Humbly, we decline. Thank you anyway. And I'm like, should I send this? I will hit enter,
You hit enter.
and then I write a smiley face.
All right. Very good.
No, not just a smiley face. Kitsune face.
Can I do that in emoji form? You
Oh,
know what?
fuck
I
yeah.
probably can. I will do that. I'll do a kitsune face.
Response comes back. You have 45 minutes, or price goes up. 6 million.
Well, I will write. Humbly, we decline. Thank you for your offer. We won't be needing your assistance today. Kitsune face. Enter.
Your internet connection dies.
Oh well. Okay. I can't do that anymore, I don't think. No internet connection.
Yury, the sounds of tools power back up again.
Okay. So if you want to get a hardline connection, maybe go down to the sewers. See if you can find a demarcation point that you can actually hardline into instead of using Wi-Fi. Just
Oh. Okay, if I can,
so
sure.
here it. I'll say this is it. I'm not saying that I am going down with you, but I am staying here. This is my place. This is my responsibility. You are responsibility. You will leave. You will follow Darius down at the sewers, and you will contact your friend, and you'll escape this. I am staying here.
More than one way that I might be able to get out of this situation. It seems like they want something. I don't see how they gain it by killing you, by killing me. If they're after something, I think they're going to want to talk, and I think that gives us options.
Okay, hold there for a minute. Pacer and Cade, you're down in the sewers with Darius.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Mhm.
And he takes you to a safe room, which is backed onto an old subway station. You two, are you okay?
Perfectly fine.
Perfectly fine. You're cool as a cucumber. Nice. I like that. What do you need now? What can we do? You have someone to call. Somewhere to go.
How do we get up to the street from here?
Okay, I'll show you the way. And he takes you along the passage through the sewers, blah, 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 until you get to a workman's entranceway, which leads you back up to the surface, and you pop out, maybe a couple of blocks from the club.
My advice to you is get your boss out of there.
I don't know how to get him out. He never listens. He wants to stay. He says he's going to stay. He's going to stay. I need him to come out. He dies, we're all in trouble.
Okay, I make a phone call.
Okay, who are you going to call? Pacer?
I'm gonna call Juggler.
All right. Pacer, how are you doing?
Is this line secure?
Well, I could never say that any line is ever truly secure, Pacer, because that's the world we live in, but it's as secure as I can make it.
Well, I'll let you in on a bit of information.
Oh, yeah?
The Haven, that new place,
The place I sent you to.
yeah, it's surrounded by the FBI.
Well, fuck me. How did that happen?
I don't know, but I've got my charge here. He seems like a cool cucumber, but he's here.
Well, you should
What do you want me to do with him?
Well, keep him out of trouble for now, but keep an eye on these guys. See what happens to them. I don't, as far as I'm concerned, I mean, I think there's high potential that they're on our side. But, you know, I want to know for sure. That's why I sent you.
Okay, well, it sounds like they're potentially what you think.
Okay.
Possibilities is what they are.
Are they worth us going to any great lengths and trouble?
Funnily enough, I think so. Funnily enough.
Okay, I'll make some calls and see what I can do. All right?
Okay.
In the
So you just
meantime,
want me to stick around and watch the gameplay?
Keep an eye on things and keep your friend out of trouble. Why don't you go and hold up somewhere and, you know, just keep an eye on stuff. You got a car over there? I'm assuming that you do.
Yeah, you know me. I've always got a car.
Right, well, maybe you should just hang out in that car and keep an eye on things.
Okay. I know the perfect place to do it.
Have you got a camera with you, by the way?
No,
You should get a camera.
I got a phone.
Well, does that have a camera? I'm sure it does.
Yep.
Oh, you
Yep,
know,
sure does.
Take some pictures.
Okie dokie.
We want, you know, juicy, interesting stuff, you know, for social media. And make sure that you check to see that these, what did you say, they were FBI?
Yeah.
Make sure they're following protocols. I mean, if they slip up, well, it'd be really bad for them if they had, you know, some witness had video footage of some kind of fuck up, right?
Understood.
Right. Okay, well, thanks for the information, Pacer. Keep up the good work.
Anytime.
See you around.
Okay, buddy. Just come up this way. Hang on. What street is this?
All right, so you guys figure out where you are after a few minutes.
Yep.
Okay, you figure out where your car is.
Yep.
How close to the club did you park your car?
Not too close because one, he would put it in a place where nobody notices it because his most prized possession
Right,
is his car.
right. So maybe it's in an underground car park.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Cool. Secured there. It's like $20 an hour or something stupid.
Yep.
Yep. It's absolutely exorbitant, but it's safe. Okay.
Yep.
So you take Cade to the car?
Yep.
What kind of car is this?
I don't know much about cars, but it's built for speed.
Okay. All right.
Built
So
for speed.
is it ostentatious?
Not really. It's an old car beefed up.
Okay.
So it looks old, but the engine and that can kick in a good.
All right. So
You know.
it's
So
very
a
nice.
1916 Camaro.
Yeah, something like that. You know, something that can really kick out once it's. If you chase it, you're gonna have a hard time getting it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. So Cade, what are you doing at the moment? You get in the car with Pacer, or what's up?
Yeah, I'll get in the car with him.
Okay. Did you say anything to
We-
him?
We have rules about this car.
Oh, yeah?
One, you don't sit in the driver's seat ever in your lifetime, unless your life depends on it. All right? 2, you don't eat food in this car. Okay? Any kind of food. And by that I mean your prey. Okay? 2,
That was 3. You're up to 3.
3. 3, don't scratch the car. All right? Right. Come on. Let's get ourselves at a higher point where we can see what's going on. And I find the higher point that overlooks the
All right. Well, we're going to
even if that's a car park.
Right, so maybe the top of the car park might be available. Let's have a little dicey check here and see what the deal is. Okay, you find the perfect position by which you can see down to the haven, and from here you can see that across the street they have set up a sniping nest. There is a helicopter circling. There is at least two SWAT teams standing by, and they have backup, they have trucks, they have all sorts of shit. They are ready to fucking raid this place like they're gonna cause a hellstorm.
Don't you think it's wonderful we got out of there when we did?
Most definitely.
Okay. I don't suppose you got... No, I didn't get their numbers. Damn it, I can't want them. Okay. What am I going to do?
Well, feasibly you could try the landline at the location, but out of game it's...
That was my next trick, but they might be in on that by now. The FBI might have thinged it by now.
Right.
Yeah. Okay, so we're going to do what Juggler said. We're just going to watch. And record.
Okay, so you're going to watch and record. Okay, well,
and we're going to hide ourselves.
okay, so you're going to make a stealth check as well. Excellent.
Yep.
So, Cade, I will get you to make a stealth and a dexterity check. If you know how to do that, you just take your stealth dots and your dexterity dots, and that's how many dice you roll. Every number over a 6 is a success.
Give me 1 second. Stealth, dexterity.
Hey.
Dexterity 4, stealth 3. 4 and 3. Okay.
Hey, weren't you an extra in a movie once?
Maybe.
I did a little bit of work in Hollywood.
Barry, that's 3 successes.
I might have seen you. You look familiar. Okay, all right.
All right, Yury, you're inside the place. What's up? Jesse?
Yep.
Yep.
What's up?
What's up? What's up? What are you guys doing inside?
That's 1d10.
I turn to Yury. Look, the way I see it, they're here for you, not me. They don't know who I am. Let me go talk to them. They got no reason to have trouble with me. And worst case, I find out what's going on. And best case, maybe I can help the situation in some way.
You love the altruism. But if these people are who I think they are working for, they will shoot and ask questions later.
Well, if they wanted to shoot us, surely they'd have done that by now. They seem to be trying to negotiate in some way, with what Newbie was saying.
Negotiation done through bribery of potential safe passage. That does not sound like much negotiation.
I understand that, not the way I go about it, but like I said, if all they wanted was to kill us, why bother with all that kind of rigmarole?
Because we've already broken the Masquerade. There's already reasons for them to be here. There was even cop here last night asking questions, pushing buttons. I fed him.
You think they're all?
Way.
You think they're all vampires? Are there really that many of them?
No. No, they're not vampires, but maybe some of them. But mostly they're allies or enthralled or controlled by the prince himself or that hateful sons of bitch Capone.
Mhm. I don't know any of those
Well,
names, but I mean, I guess the way I see it, if it comes to a fight, seems like we're pretty outnumbered here, but we get to have a chance to talk. Maybe there's something we can do. At least
You,
put the odds in our favor a little more.
Yury, tell me about your phone. I want to know, like, is it a burner phone, or have you got like a phone that you have kept for a long time with this number?
it's been the same number since I've moved to Chicago, so 9 months, because I didn't have this bar till 3 months into landing. So it's a chocolate bar Nokia.
Okay, and is it registered? Is it in the phone book? Is it like, are you on any directories?
The only directory it might be is a alternative contact number for the Haven,
Okay,
because it would have been a contact number I need before I actually got landline set up.
all right. Very well. Well, your phone rings.
Got this fucking. Mm. Do I recognize the number at all? Does it come up in any of my contact numbers?
It's a block number.
He's probably selling me something. Bleep.
Calls back.
He kind of looks around, considering the situation. Hello.
This is Detective Pamela Lopez from Chicago PD.
Yeah, this is Yury.
This is the Haven.
Yes.
We would like you to please open up and come outside carefully and with your hands up.
Yeah, perfectly welcome to come in as soon as the doors open, but I'm not coming out.
Are you going to open the door, Mr. Are you Yury?
I am Yury. Yes, I am fucking Yury. Who else do you think is answering phone that it belongs to Yury?
Well, Mr. Yury, we can send a negotiator in if you're prepared to open up.
Bleep, turn it off. This last is Mr. Matthias. I am going to be opening doors. Everybody else is safe and out. Everything else is burned. We have nothing incriminating on premises.
I think we can. I think we can talk this out. I still reckon there's something they want here, and if we don't, even if we get away this time, seems like they're invested enough. They're going to come back. I think we need to know what they're after here.
Agreed.
Could Newbie come in
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
again? Hello, everyone. So,
Little fox.
oh, you. What's the plan?
I'm opening doors. You need to
Okay.
disappear.
Well, okay. What if they can see me? Some people can. Do you have like a
Newbie.
camcorder or something old school, off the internet?
I have nothing. Technology is your business.
Well,
And if you're worried,
I guess my old phone, that's not on the internet. Well, I don't know if that's going to help.
That's okay. Let's have a look. Well, maybe it will work. It's not exactly the greatest quality. Seems
What
you
are
have a
trying to
phone
film?
from like 10 years ago.
Well, I know, but it does the job. Well, what are you trying to film? I haven't taken a lot of videos.
I don't know. They shouldn't be doing shit like this.
I agree. I think it'd be bad optics for them if they decided to harass a priest. Perhaps I can play on that a little bit. I think it's worth recording it. So just let them know. Keep them on edge.
Sure. Okay. Pass me your phone, and I'll try
All
to
right.
use this.
You
I'm
do
gonna
it.
try to use my phone too. I'm just gonna make sure it's not on the internet.
You can easily do that.
Yeah, airplane mode.
Yeah.
Freaking. Okay, I obfuscate into a corner, and then I hide and film.
Okay. Very well. So you're going to film from the corner.
Yeah.
All right. Matthias and Yury, you're still in the bar.
And I
Yep,
was so worried
and-
about Yury.
So even the blood bag that I had, I made sure I threw into the burner room
Okay.
before I hit the button.
All right. So that whole room is just burned out.
It's gone. It's basically a 5x5 room that just has stuff in it. The whole entire purpose of it is
It's an incinerator.
exactly.
All right. So there's smoke coming out of a vent somewhere at this point.
Straight up.
Okay.
Yeah, you want to trace that soot? Go right ahead. We've got a forced air in the back that actually supplies hot air to some of the rooms. Fucking sue me.
You three can make perception alertness checks.
All of us?
Yeah, all three of you.
That
Cade
is
and Pacer.
not my strong suit.
You can see Cade and Pacer. You see
two.
that
Two.
there are SWAT teams coming down the sides of the building, preparing to enter from the upstairs. 2 successes, Jesse. What did you get? 2, newbie.
I got 2.
So everyone got 2. Is that what I'm hearing?
Mhm.
Okay. Well, you all hear the vague sound of smashing noises coming from upstairs.
Doors are open.
Okay, the doors open. When they open, do they just unlock or do they come back up and?
So the way that most of the sealed doors work is they either zoom up or zoom down into a safe compartment.
Mhm.
These ones zoom up, and all from the only one that doesn't cover is the top floor, the private area.
Okay, very good. Well, at that point, 2 smoke grenades come clanging in through the door. Ding, 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 filling up the space. And you see some silhouettes through the lights outside. They look like uniformed. No, they don't. They look like SWAT team officers with lots of guns. Amongst them, they sort of part as 2 figures come walking through the entranceway, and they walk through the smoke. You can see that the officers behind them, they have some kind of goggles on, so they can probably see through the smoke. But you can make I guess you can make another perception alertness check, or maybe investigation if that's still a thing.
This for
Yep,
the 3 of us?
investigation. Yeah.
So perception, investigation.
Perception and investigation, yeah.
I'm better at that.
Yeah, same here.
Only 1 success. There.
I'm just going to take an auto fail on that.
Okay.
1.
Yeah.
Okay. So Matthias got 1 success as well?
1, yeah.
Okay, so you and newbie, you notice that the guards, the SWAT team officers have their guns up, but they're just kind of panning them around, kind of almost aimlessly, like as if they, despite having goggles on and they don't seem to be able to see you. It might occur to you that they're thermal goggles and you're dead, so they're not seeing you through the clouds.
I'm putting my hands up. You can come on in. We're unarmed in here.
Okay, so these 2 casually dressed detectives perhaps come in between the SWAT team officers. They walk in, and Cade and Pacer, you're watching this from above, and I take it you're recording all of this as well, right?
Yep.
Oh, yes.
Right. So these 2 come in. One of them's a man, one of them's a woman. The woman steps forward. She says, "Good evening."
Look, I was just in the middle of providing some counsel to my friend here, a religious counsel. We don't appreciate being interrupted. I trust you have some good cause.
Well, Mr. Who are you?
Matthias Cole. I would put my hand forward, but I don't want to make any sudden moves.
Well, Mr. Cole, I don't know anything about you, so you should probably sit down.
Well, all right, but all right. We will be watching what you're doing. I hope this is all authorized and all.
Mr. Cole, we are the FBI. Or these gentlemen
Like I said,
are.
I presume you had some reason to be here.
Of course
I'm
we
sure
did.
you'll elucidate us in due time.
We've had a number of very interesting reports leading us to this investigation, which is why we're here.
Well, all right. You don't want to talk to me, but I presume you're wanting to talk to my friend here.
You must be Jesse.
Yury.
Oh, sorry, Yury. You are Jesse. You must be Yury.
Therefore. Yes.
And you're the owner of this place? Haven?
Yes.
Well, we have a number of accounts of tax fraud, and she lists off a bunch of pretty bureaucratic shit to do with tax fraud and evasion and immigration status type stuff, illegal workers, and then they add to that a bunch of shit about sex trafficking and a number of other trumped up charges. So we'd appreciate it if you'd put your hands up and come with us.
And I'd like you to fuck off.
Well, Mr. Yury, that's not really something that we're going to do today.
Well, to me, raising hands is not necessarily a thing that I'm going to. So it looks like we're both shit out of luck right now, aren't we? Because you and I know that all this shit that you've just thrown down here are all fucked.
I presume you have the relevant warrants to back up these accusations. May I see them?
She raises the warrant in front of her and she passes it over to you, Mr. Cole.
Okay, I'd like to use my, I don't know what's the appropriate role here to see, does it actually look legit? Does it actually match the charges she read out?
It does. It does match the charges. It looks legitimate. It looks like it's signed, sealed, and stamped by all the correct officials and so forth. So, Mr. Cole, you're free to leave if you wish. But, Yury, I think it's probably a good idea if you just make this easy on yourself. We can do this the easy way or the hard way.
Today, I'm thinking it's going to be a little easier on you, yes?
Well, I've said my piece. I'm going to wait for you outside. Come out when you're ready. She turns and begins walking back outside.
The smoke is cleared by now.
Yeah, the smoke is still kind of hanging there. It'll take a few minutes for it to clear.
I appreciate what you try to do, Mr. Matthias. I hope that you have a fruitful and protected life. Let's see what happens with Yury.
You plan to go with them? Did you know this was coming?
I had an idea.
I think I will. I'm going to do the thing that I did before. I'm going to hop on Yuri's back, obfuscated.
Yury?
You'll never know.
And I walk outside.
With Newbie on your back?
I notice a bit of a wait, and I'm like, yeah.
All right, so you come
Of course,
outside.
the camera from our phone will see Newbie on his back.
That's true. You do see Newbie on his back. Okay, so you and Cade are like, what the fuck?
I'm going to follow along. I'm going to stay by Yury at this point.
Okay. When you get outside, the officers start screaming like a bunch of paranoid psycho chickens. Get down on the floor, put your weapons down, blah, blah, fucking blah, blah, blah. They're just yelling so much you can't even take in what they're saying. But overall, the general gist of it is get on the ground and put your hands behind your back.
Yeah, I'll comply.
And they're telling this to everybody.
Guess I'll get out of your as you get on the ground. I'll
So
get out of your
Newbie's
way.
going to like roll off him.
Yeah.
Okay. So at that point, they start trying to push your hands down and handcuff you guys. He's not gonna play with that.
I am Mr. Yury's religious counsel. Is there a reason I'm under arrest as well?
The woman Pamela Lopez comes back over to where you were, and she says, "No, you can let this guy go, but we should take him in for questioning."
I wish to accompany my friend here. I've been providing religious counsel to him, and it sounds as if that may be needed in these trying times.
You can get in my car. It's that one there. Wait for me.
When Yury hops in, I'm gonna hop on top of him.
She says, "This is Officer Gabe Ramirez. He'll look after you." And Gabe takes you over to the car and opens the door and escorts you into the car. Now, Yury, what are you doing? You're kind of pseudo-resisting, kind of passive-aggressive resistance.
It's like, this is so difficult. I'm sorry, I fall over. Yeah, it basically makes it as difficult as possibly can, but not.
It doesn't actually get violent with them. He just
Exactly.
makes it fucking hard for them. Okay, so they end up picking you up, like two guys at the front, two guys at the back, and holding your legs together, and wrapping fucking restraining straps around you or some shit like that, and then the same thing with your hands, and they carry you to a van and put you in the back of the van. They lay you down on the floor. There's like 4 dudes with automatic rifles pointed at you, and they shut the door.
Can I hop in the front with with them?
Can you hop in the front with one of them? There's too many people in the vehicle. I mean, you could possibly get in the back, but you also notice, actually, Newbie, make a perception alertness check.
Sure.
They've got cameras in American cop cars.
Exactly.
Oh, that's a thing. Is he less a thing?
What did you get?
-1.
1.
-1.
-1. Okay, well, you definitely don't think about the fact that there are cameras in the back of this van. But there is room in the back of the van, in front of Yury, at the end, closest to where the grill is that separates the grill from the driver's.
Yeah, I'm gonna hop in.
So
Go hop in with Yury.
jumps in. Okay, so the vehicles take you away, and you're driving for a while. And finally, they stop in an underground car park full of police cars. It looks like a warehouse, but it's obviously an actual police department. They start getting out of the vehicles and pulling you guys out. Newbie, you can make another perception alertness check at this point.
Sure.
Now, when they left Pacer and Cade, what do you do?
2.
Jump in the car and follow them at a certain distance. I must know the streets well enough to keep away from the cops.
Yep, you can do that. The other thing that you're going to do is make a quick perception alertness check, which lands you with, 3 10s and a 9 and a 6. So you also, as you're about to leave the car park, you're bringing the car up out of the car park when you see that the cops have gone into the club. They're sending people in there. They're like checking it out. They're investigating the interior of the club.
Okay. All right.
All right. So you're following the cops to wherever they're going. Well, they go to the central station in Chicago, and they take them down inside there. What would you like to do?
Send the film and that all to jugglers people.
Okay.
And also show which police station they're at.
All right.
And put, what do you want me to do?
Okay, so you leave a message with him. He doesn't respond immediately.
Did we hear them reading their rights?
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not. Well, I put that in the message too.
Right.
Haven't read their rights.
Okay. Miranda.
Miranda.
Right. Okay. So you guys are taken into the central police station, and Yury, you are put in a fairly secure underground cell, where they continue to keep you handcuffed and chained up, essentially heavily restrained.
I don't go in with you.
Russell,
All right.
But I'm watching you.
my friend. First part of the trip, this is the police station you don't want to go to. All right?
I can see that.
So, you've seen the city already. I'm doing such a good job. All right.
Where not to go?
We wait a ways, to see what's going on and what answers we get.
Okay, very good. You get a message, Barry, that says, "Stand back and watch the show."
Okay. Apparently, we're going to have a show, so make yourself comfortable.
I love shows.
Yeah.
All right. So Yury and Newbie and Matthias. Matthias, you are taken to a separate, to an interview room. Now, you're sat down in the interview room, and you can see there's like a one-way glass mirror. It's pretty standard, tropey stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then,
as I would be being led to the interview room, I would say, who's leading me?
well, Gabe Ramirez is leading you at the moment.
Am I being charged with something? Otherwise, I would insist that I be able to see my friend. A man is entitled to religious consultation, to counsel.
Yeah. There'll be time for that soon enough. Don't worry. We'll make sure that you get your opportunity to see your friend. But right now, he's being detained. He's a very dangerous individual. He's on a number of
All the more reason why he should be able to be provided with his constitutional right to religious counsel.
Yeah. The problem is we just got a new call telling us that he's actually on a. Well, I probably can't tell you this, but we have reasons. Believe me, we have reasons. The general public is our concern, and
you seem like the sort of man that would respect the Constitution. Surely, I don't see how any of that could override his constitutional
Mr. Cole,
rights. I want to
please-
use or at this point.
You're going to use ore on him. Okay, cool. All right. Can you make an ore check, please? I think it's
Yep.
manipulation and leadership. Is that right?
Charisma,
Charisma
performance.
and performance.
There's performance and charisma. So I
Was 7.
that is the ones cancelled ones, don't they? So
Ones
that is 1,
cancelled
2,
takes.
3, 4, 5, 6 successes.
6 successes.
Damn!
Right. Well, you hit the precinct. With
Yeah, you get everyone. Everyone that's sort of in the
everyone
area
in the
and can see
room
you.
that you can
Oh
see.
shit, that's right. You see the mount, isn't it? So everyone can see me. Yeah.
Everyone in the room
5.
that you can see
Up to
is
5.
like standing up from their little cubicles and listening and watching this stuff. And this guy suddenly looks kind of embarrassed about the whole thing. Look, Mr. Cole, I will immediately make provision for you to see Yury as soon as it's possible. But I myself do not have access to him right now.
I appreciate that, Officer Ramirez. I understand that you want to do the right thing. And in this case, this is the right thing.
No,
If everything you've said is true, then it's imperative that I be there.
I absolutely agree with you, and I'm going to get onto that straight away. If you can wait here, I'm going to go and find out what's going on and see if I can get you in there right now, okay?
All right, I'll be here.
All right, so please just take a seat in here. Okay,
take a seat.
and he leaves you in this interview room and closes the door. About a minute later, that woman that you saw earlier, Pamela Lopez, she's a detective. It's on her badge. She comes in. She goes, what did you say your name was?
Mr. Cole, Matthias Cole.
She
It's a
walks-
pleasure to meet you, Detective Lopez.
Do you need a coffee or anything?
I'm all right. My main concern here is for the well-being of my friend, Mr.
He's
Yury.
fine. He's fine. You don't need to worry about
I
him.
wish
He's
that I
fine.
could trust that, but I haven't been able to see him since I arrived here.
Unfortunately, we've had to medicate Mr. Yury. So he's not able to speak with you right now, but when he is, we'll bring you right in to talk to him.
I appreciate you providing me with the details. I'm sure that will be relevant in whatever legal proceedings.
Mr. Cole, you've become a person of interest to us.
I find that hard to believe.
Well, you see, Mr. Yury, who does not have, in fact, a last name, is, however, on a list of terror suspects.
Mm-hmm. I saw the warrants that you provided. I must admit I have only known Yury a short time, but from what I've learned in that time, that seems highly doubtful to me.
Does it? So can you explain why he does not have a passport or identification or any kind of legitimate operation happening here in Chicago?
You must understand from your line of work, it is not so uncommon for someone not to have a passport, a social security number. Many people fall through the cracks in our system.
Mm-hmm. And we have a list of violations here as long as your arm, Mr. Cole. Your friend
Well, I don't know about that, but...
Oh, I do, Mr. Cole. I've done my research. I know what kind of a man he is. She says, are you aware of what your friend, Yury, did just 1 or 2 nights ago? Were you going to say something, Cade?
No.
I thought you were about to ask a question. Sorry. Okay. Are you aware of what Mr. Yury did 1 or 2 nights ago?
The way this conversation is going, I suspect you're about to enlighten me.
Well, he must have been pumped up on PCP or some kind of very serious hard drugs, because he flipped a car, tore off the door of that car, and then proceeded to murder the occupants with the door.
And who was the occupant?
Why is that important to you, Mr. Cole?
I'm just curious to understand why you're telling me details of what seems to be, I would presume, a somewhat confidential police investigation.
Well, because I'm looking to see whether or not you're involved, and I think you are.
Why would I be involved in something like that?
You were
I've
there.
already explained my reason for being here.
Mr. Cole, can I see your identification, please?
Of course.
Now, out of game, how legitimate are your identifications? Because I am under the impression that your character is dead.
Unless there's some reason for that, I don't think so. Like,
No?
to people back in Mississippi, I'm just gone. To those who knew me better, I was coming to extend the mission to Chicago.
Okay.
I've been trying to avoid having any conversations with people back home about, what's actually happened to me.
Okay. All right. So she goes over your documents and what have you. So, how did you meet this Yury?
Mr. Yury is a troubled man. He's been seeking spiritual guidance, and I was in a position to be able to assist.
I see. You did not tell me how you met him,
Oh,
though.
I ran into him. How long ago was it? Look, I can't honestly remember. I haven't been in Chicago a long time. Part of my purpose here has been trying to spread the word of the Lord. I have a small service I conduct from time to time. Mr. Yury must have attended one of those services. He approached me, said that he had some things he wanted to discuss.
How long ago was that?
Oh, like I said, I can't rightly say. A lot of people come and go. My flock's been growing since I've arrived, but I can't keep track of everybody.
All right. So, Yury, you're sitting in the cell.
Mm-hmm.
I'm outside.
You're outside the cell. Okay, very good.
I'm.
There's no guards around right now, but the door is very secure.
But, like, how secure is secure?
Like, solitude.
Like could
the
I open the door from the outside?
Not without the keys. Not without the codes.
Do people? Well, If it is an electronic keypad, I should be able to fuck with it.
You can make a wits and computer check.
Okay, cool. All right. Four and four.
4 and 4. Okay, so 8 successes?
No, just four. Just four.
Okay.
Sorry.
All right, so you're working on it. It seems to be.
Yeah.
You think you're getting somewhere. You can see Yury through this bulletproof glass portal in the door. You can.
Do I hear bleepity bleeps on the outside?
You might. I mean, I don't know. You're newbie. You're still obfuscated, obviously. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. If I can get away with
Yury,
doing
you
this
can make a
obfuscated,
perception
sure.
check to see if you notice anything.
It's so quiet.
Cade and Pacer,
Yeah.
you need to make perception checks too at this point.
Okay.
Okay.
Perception.
Right, Pacer.
Am I making one? Sorry.
Are you making one? Yeah, you can make one too.
Sure. One.
Yeah, you're too focused. 3
Yeah.
and... Okay, Barry, you get 1 success on that one. How many did you get, Cade? What did you get?
I think that's 1.
1 success. Okay, so well, you guys notice a flash of light coming from up on one of the buildings opposite the police precinct. Very bright for a moment, and then you see a streak that goes, and then you see the side of the police precinct go and explode as the whole side of it just booms out. Dust and shit goes up in the air. Alarms go off. All the cars on that side of the street, all the car alarms start going bang, 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 bang. People start screaming and running around. It's just suddenly turned into madness and chaos. Inside Yury, you're starting to hear beep, 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 and then you hear in the distance, and the building kind of rocks slightly.
And then more. Beep, 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 faster.
Right, can you make another wits and computers check, please?
Sheebus, sure. So 2.
Matthias, did you
2.
make a perception check, Matthias?
Sorry, what was that?
Did you make a perception alertness check?
No.
You should do that too.
Okay, I will probably fail. Yep, that's 0.
0. Okay, well,
those are
I
tough
guess
checks.
I guess the interview room is very quiet and soundproof. So
Oh my god.
Very soundproof.
very,
Amazing.
very soundproof. Okay. For whatever
Hey,
reason.
I say to my companion, "Hey, is it the 4th of July yet, or have I got the wrong time?"
Looks like a typical fireworks display to me.
Looks pretty good from here.
All right, Jesse, what are you doing? What does Yury do? Anything?
After hearing this isn't obvious. I know what this sound is. I know the feeling of it. It's very, I've felt this. I've done this. And I kind of press up my face up against the only portal that we have for discussion. Yury, is that you? There's explosions out there. Is that you? Stop it. Let it play out. Otherwise, the haven will be put at rest. Let's just put it. Just stop. Stop. Stop.
Newbie, what do you do? You're still hacking?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you make
So-
another wits and computer check?
Yeah, I did. I got 2.
Okay.
Sadly.
You're nearly there.
Mm.
Okay.
I can do this. I can do this.
Pacer and Cade, now that you are aware and paying attention, you see another streak of light. Explosion from the side of the police precinct. More screaming, people coming staggering out from downstairs, looking around dazed and confused. Alarms going off all over the place, cars rushing out from the basement, people coming up to the window, armed with assault rifles. Shit like this. What are you guys doing?
From our angle, do we see if anyone's actually shooting it?
Nobody's
Into the
shooting
building?
at anything yet. They don't seem to know where anything's coming from. They're not even kind of sure what's going on.
Right.
Everything's happening too quickly right now. There's a lot of smoke in the air. You can smell it, and you can smell blood in the air too. Newbie.
Yep.
Computer check.
Yeah. All right.
James, what are you doing? You're still talking to Pamela at this point. You notice Pamela gets a message on her phone, and she stands up. I need to check something, and she says, "You just stay right there." She walks over to the door and.
Well, if you're not charging me, I think I might just leave at this point. You can always reach me if you have further questions.
She looks at you and she looks you up and down. Can you make a persuasion check, or rather empathy and either charisma or manipulation, whichever you feel is more appropriate for your character?
Okay, I'll do empathy plus charisma. So that is 1, 2, 3 successes.
Okay, she looks you up and down and she goes, "I'll find you if I need you. Here's my card."
All right. You be in touch.
All right, and at that point, as you're about to walk out through the door, people come rushing past, and there's smoke in the air, and you can see a fire down the corridor. And she's like, "We better get down out of here.
What's going on?
Follow me." And she starts taking you towards the fire escape.
I'll follow her.
All right. Well, basically, she's going to take you out of the building via the fire escape, round through the back door, and blah blah blah. Okay. So you will find your way out on the back of the police precinct on the street there. Yury and Newbie, you open the door finally. Bang!
Yeah.
It opens.
Okay, good. I rush in. And well, you won't see me.
There is a camera in this room too, by the way. It's very obvious.
Oh well. I am going to just try and like get a hold of Yury's like cuffs and stuff, and then I start shaking them. Yeah.
I'll just break the cuffs at this point.
Okay. Yeah, you probably have felt Yury, a Newbie's hand on your wrist.
Yeah.
Oh.
Newbie, I cannot see you, but I know you're here. I thank you for getting me, but this is not the way. They'll keep coming, and they'll keep coming, and they'll keep coming.
I hop on his back, and I whisper, "This is the way."
This is the way. I'm watching too much
Star Mandalorian now.
I do the the music. Yeah. Can't do that.
It's my ringtone.
Oh my god.
I move out into the holding area and
Let's go.
just kind of like look around like, well, no, I have to protect Newbie and get her the fuck out of here. Where's an exit?
Now you can hear gunfire, and Pacer and Cade, you can see a fire. Well, it's not really so much of a firefight as a bunch of cops firing randomly in the direction where they think the rockets have been coming from. At this point, you're pretty sure that the attacker has either moved position or just left, because the rockets seem to have stopped.
Isn't that nice of somebody to put on fireworks just for you?
Introduction to the city. I gotta love it.
Okay.
Yury and Newbie, you guys are making your way out via the maze corridors of this place. You get to some locked doors, like barred doors.
Break it open.
Right, so you just smash them open. All right.
Yeah.
I'm not going to make a check for that. You've got potence up the wazoo. All right.
Yep, and I take a blood point to get 3 automatic successes. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess brawl.
Yeah, sure. I'm not going to make you roll though.
Okay,
so that's fine.
So it's 9 dice plus 3 automatic successes.
Newbie, can I get you to roll me a d10? And Matthias, can I get you to roll me a d10?
2.
5.
Okay. All right. So as you're going through this maze, you guys can also now make perception alertness checks.
This is just Yury and Newbie.
No, you as well.
Okay.
I got
-1.
Okay, Newbie.
Oh, 2.
2 successes. Okay. Matthias, you see Yury all the way. He's like 50 meters away down this long corridor. Comes up out of a set of stairs, rips off a door as he comes through, bursts into the space up the top of the stairs, and then starts heading the other way. What did you get, Newbie?
I got 1.
You got 1.
Mm-hmm.
You see there's a figure up the other end of the corridor. It looks a bit like Cole. Could be Cole. You're not sure.
Am I still with the detective?
You are still with the detective. Yes.
Yury, there's a person down there.
Detective, these people need help. Can you get them out of the building? I'll be all right. You don't need to stay with me.
There's no way you're staying here. Come on, move. She's got.
Don't worry.
She pulls out her gun. By the way, at this point.
Wait, she's aiming the gun at me?
No, she's got it pointed at the floor. She's just holding it. Yeah, but she puts her hand on your shoulder like she's gonna start pushing you, like you're, under her charge.
Okay, I'll say as really loudly with the intention of being overheard. Oh, okay, detective. Okay, I'll come with you.
All right, I think Newbie, you probably hear that.
It sounds familiar.
Sounds
I think
like...
that might be Cole.
What? What?
That might be Cole down there.
Which way?
Down there. Look with your eyes.
Oh, yes.
She's trying to get you around the corner now, Matthias.
Sorry, what's that?
She's trying to move you around the corner to the
I'll say really loudly. I'm coming. I'll be fine. Don't worry. Everybody else just needs to make sure they get out of here.
She goes, stop trying to be a fucking hero. Get out of here now. Come on,
all right,
move.
I'm going. I don't need any help.
She turns to you and goes, this place is not safe. We are under a terrorist attack. I told you your friend was connected with terrorists.
I think that's a bit much to blame it on him, but look, I'm coming.
Oh my God, are you out of your mind? Are you stupid?
I don't know who the hell you people are, but
Yury and Newbie, what are you doing?
Well,
I'm coming up.
You're coming up?
Well, sorry. Newbie kind of pointed the direction, and I kind of got out of my headspace and
You're going that way?
going that way towards Matthias, I assume.
Right.
Because, I mean, I have a newbie on the back that's basically pointing.
You come around
Yeah,
the corner
forgetting
and
that
you
she's
see
confiscated.
Detective Pamela Cole and Matthias there, and she sees you come around the corner, and she just starts shooting at you, like right in the chest. Basically, she just point blank starts shooting you.
Okay. Well, I know newbie is on my back, so I put basically everything in front, and I move her towards the wall.
Okay, so that is 3 points of non-aggravated damage.
Okay.
well, I would like to. I'd like to slink off of him
Yep.
and then make my way along the wall,
Mm-hmm.
trying to avoid any gunfire,
You can
So
hear
I can-
running coming from the other end of the corridor now.
so I can trip up this running bitch. Yeah. So as she's running, I just want to put my
it's
foot
not
out.
her that's running.
Oh,
You can hear running coming from around the
right,
corner
well,
up the corridor.
I'm I'm gonna go and try and stop that woman from.
I was gonna say, what is she
Continue.
doing at this point?
Okay, so she's fired at Cole. Sorry, not Cole.
No,
sorry,
at Yury.
At Yury. Yury, when you get hit, how do you react to that? What do you immediately do when that happens?
I do everything I can to block the shots to make sure the newbie is not in the way of harm.
Right, but you don't
So I
just
move
fall
to a
over,
wall.
obviously, right? You pretty
I-
much.
No, I stumble back, move to a wall. I take the shots, allow her to do what she needs to do so she's safe, and I stay there.
Okay, so she tries to grab you at the scruff of your neck, Matthias, your jacket.
As she does, I say, "This is not your priority right now, detective. Didn't you swear to serve and protect? You need to
I'm
get
saving your
people out
fucking
of here."
life!
And I'm using what is it? The third one, entrancement on her.
Entrancement, okay.
Entrancement, yeah, that one. which costs a blood as well. Where are we? And that would be...
Wow, 2 10s, but a 1 and an 8. So 2 successes.
And a 6.
And a
So
6. 3 successes. Okay. She's like, fine, you stay here then. And she just starts running.
I say, that's right, detective. That's right. These people need your help, not me.
She's running away.
She's gone. So
Yeah.
I slink over to kind of join Yury if I can still see him.
Okay, Yury. Yeah, you're like 6 feet away from Matthias right now. Cade and Pacer, you're up on the roof, right?
Yeah.
Watching this shit going on from a little way away. You can make perception checks, please. Perception alertness checks.
Cool.
Really hope somebody got this shot of her or footage of her shooting me with no real reason.
Ooh. 3.
3, nice. Okay, and Barry, you also got 3 with 2 10s. You hear someone open a door on the rooftop where you are, behind you. And you turn, I assume.
Yeah.
And
Yep.
you see this blonde dude with suit on step out from up there. Takes out a cigarette and starts walking in your direction. Now, Pacer, you recognize this as Juggler.
Mm-hmm.
He's outside.
And he comes walking over in your direction. Actually, he's not wearing a suit. He's wearing a tracksuit with a hoodie.
Oh, I take a picture of that.
He walks over to you when you do that, and he says, "Give me the phone."
I know, but I couldn't resist it.
Give me the
Here.
phone.
Oh, take out the information first.
He takes the phone off you if you let him.
Yep.
And he fucks around with the phone for a minute. He looks up at you, Cade, and he goes, "So, you must be Cade, while he's fucking with the phone.
Yeah, that's me.
Nice to meet you, Cade. I'm Juggler. He finishes with the phone, and then he goes and smashes it. Crunches it up into a little ball. And he hands it back to you, Barry.
Gee, thanks.
What the Nokia?
So, I couldn't miss it. You know, I don't usually come out for anything, but this I had to see.
You want a lift, boss?
Why don't we just hang out a minute and see where these guys go? Maybe we can pick them up, give them a
That's
lift
what I
out
was
here.
thinking. He just sits there and...
Cade, do you think you can do me a favor?
Depends on the favor.
That's fair. Well, I'll make it worth your while. I just want you guys to go down and watch the exits and see if our friends come out. And if they do, here is a... what do you call it? Comms. Gives you a comms device to put in your ear.
Okay.
So, you should be able to hear me now. You getting that?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay, so just head around the building and see if you can't see them coming out. And if you do, well, we'll pick them up.
Okay.
Pacer, bring your car down.
Okay.
We want to get that place as surrounded as we can. I got a couple of guys looking out too. They're on this frequency, so if they come out, we'll get them. We'll get them out of here.
Okay, boss.
Good work, Pacer. Good work. And he walks back towards the door. Goes downstairs. What do you guys do?
Do what he said, basically.
Get back.
Go.
Do it.
You gonna
Yeah.
do that?
Yep.
Okay. Cade, you with him?
Yep.
You're going to do the thing? Okay, cool. All right, so I'm going to get you guys to make investigation checks. But meanwhile, while you're doing that, that'll be wits and investigation. Yury, Cole, and Newbie. You are presently alone in a corridor. You can smell smoke. You can hear fire alarms going off, flashing lights, the sounds of boots running.
There's normally like exits written everywhere, right? Like, this is the way to an exit.
Is this a way
Can
to
we
an
hit there?
exit? Yeah, I mean you can make a wits and alertness check to try and find your way out to an exit.
Yeah.
You got 2.
You got 2, nice.
Nope.
Wits plus what?
Investigation.
Alertness. Is what you said.
Yeah, that was for us. I think looking for an exit.
60. I don't
I
actually
get
have
1
that
on
one.
looking for an exit.
Jesse gets 2, I see. I think.
2.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so yeah, between you guys, you figure out how to get out of here, and you see.
So,
Yep.
sorry, just as we're doing that, I'm doing weird things. Like I'm trying to keep Matthias and Newbie, if I can see, even just a drift over, kind of behind me as I'm moving forward and pushing things out of the way. Just being that overprotective Goliath that he feels he needs to be in this particular situation because, well, he put them into it. He needs to get them out.
All right, fair enough. So
Yury, if there's anyone they're looking for at this point, it ain't us. Let us take the lead. We can find a way out, let you know when it's safe. Then I think you and I need to talk.
you get to the exit, and you come stumbling out through the exit way, out onto a street. The doors there have been blasted open and they're shattered. There's dead people lying around and ambulances sort of in the distance, waiting behind barricades right now. But at this point, Barry, you and Cade are out there checking the place, and Cade, you see this lot come out from this particular exit.
Yep, I'll go on the comms and I'll say, found him.
Yeah, I can hear you. I'm right by you.
Well, you guys are in different spots, I think. The idea was to spread out.
Yeah.
Okay, so you got him, and you hear Juggler's voice over the comms. Okay, Peso, pick him up now.
Picking them up.
Get in there.
Get them ready, will you?
Yep.
Yeah,
Car's on the way.
come in.
So, Cade, what do? You're still on the other side of the street, kind of in an alley or something like that, I'm assuming.
Yeah, I'll just kind of like, gesture them over.
Okay, so you guys see Cade come out from an alleyway and start gesturing to you.
Oh, look, it's your new friends.
Hey, is that you?
Yep. Heads here.
Get back! There's gunfire and weapons going off. Get out! It's not safe.
Now come with me. We'll get to safety.
Maybe we'll be up there and be like, Yury, come on, let's go.
Pacer, you pull up
Where?
to the car.
Come on, I grab you by the big arm. Let's go.
Pacer pulls up. Jesse
That
had
was
some
fast.
suggestions for your car. Could be possibly a Ferrari F40, a Porsche 959. I think those were the suggestions that you were making for his car. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the one they use in the transporter?
I have no idea.
That's a Buick.
Buick.
It's a GNX series. I don't remember the exact model, but it's a large frame Buick. GNX series. That's all I remember.
One of those? Is that
Yeah.
it?
Yeah.
We'll have one of those. These guys are going to need that, I think.
All right.
Whatever it is, Nibby's going to hop in.
And obfuscate?
No, not right now.
Not yet. Okay, so everybody gets in the car.
Seems I'm making a habit of this.
All right, and as you guys are leaving, you hear another explosion behind you. And where are you heading, Pacer?
I'm continuing the tour. And that formerly was the...
Formally.
that formerly was the police station. And that formerly...
All right. Well,
Yeah.
it is 10 o'clock, so it's time for us to wrap up. But
Yes.
once again, we have all our players in the same place at the same time, finally. But it seems to
Yay.
be... This game, I've realized, Vampire the Masquerade, is all about the DM getting the players into one location. That's, in fact, the game. So, how exciting. So I hope you guys had
Funny,
some fun.
we exited the same way we exited last week too.
Right.
In a vehicle, getting the
Right.
fuck out of
And
Dodge.
every time
Yeah, I was just thinking that.
every time
I
the
need to
group
go back
changes,
home
it's
though
a
because I gotta
new-
get my bearded dragon.
Right. So thank you guys for playing. I hope you
It's
did
gonna
actually
happen.
have fun.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Yeah. Yeah,
Sorry
head.
you were kind of sidelined through a lot of it. It was
It's all good.
you're sort of figuring out.
Need to catch up with a little bit of the story.
Yeah, sort of get you into the action, into the fray, and now you're sort of learning who your character is and all of that stuff. Yeah, so hopefully we can go a bit deeper next week.
Yeah, it won't be long before you are being blown to pieces by
Right.
a rocket launcher that shouldn't exist. Russell. Too many rocket launchers.
What?
Hey, it was a wall this time, not us.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Look, the Anarchs.
Everyone has rocket launchers, I get
Well,
it.
yeah.
And their
Well,
moms.
This day and age, yes, actually, RPGs are a thing in the United States. You could walk out middle America, there's somebody that's got an RPG, like literally, not even joking.
God damn it.
Yeah.
It's got it tucked away somewhere.
Sorry,
It's the difference
man.
between like an RPG and a surface and air missile. I mean, you got SAMs, well, there's a problem,
Right.
and that dude needs to be looked at.
Right.
They're taking tabletop RPGs to the next level.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
So we're going to raid somebody now.
Okay.
Let's see who is playing Vampire the Masquerade. Probably nobody because, we're quite a small community really. But hopefully we're going to get bigger.
Yeah.
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 Okay. So raids. Who's online?
What is that? I don't know what that even is.
A raid? Okay, so because we're streaming on Twitch right now, a raid is when we take the people who are watching our channel and we dump them in on somebody else's channel.
Ah, right.
So
Okay.
they will suddenly get like however many viewers that we have right now will suddenly go into their channel and hopefully they'll be like, yeah, we just came from ROLESTREAM and it was amazing and you should subscribe to their channel because they're so good, yeah. And
Right,
then
right,
you
got
get
it.
10 new followers just like that. That's probably,
Yeah, sweet.
probably
Alright.
isn't what's going to happen, but
There isn't anybody playing Vampire,
playing
but
Vampire.
Captain Robert's on.
yeah, we could do Captain Robert. All right, Captain Robert, here we go. So we are rating in 9, 8, 7, etc. 3, 2, 1, and goodbye, you guys. You have a great night. Thank you for playing.
Night.
Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next week.
Thank you.
Same time, same
Goodbye.
bad channel.
Sweet.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Adios.
Hopefully my voice will be back at some point.
And
Hopefully.
I doubt
Yeah,
it.
you were sick last week. That's lasted a while.
Oh yes, sure. Yeah, well, I'm not actually sick anymore. It's just my voice.
That's
fucked.
like it.
Um,